You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Spaceship, please swing down and swoop me. Stuck in a spot I don't love that don't suit me. Take me away from all the clowns and the goofies. Chopping up game like Icky, Sticky. We tripping all over the world. Floating on a mushroom cloud. Open up your mind so I can take you high. Look, moonwalking through the galaxy just so I can kick it with the guys. Passing all them ones who got distracted dancing with the stars. Look, that's they highlight reel. Give me something that I can feel. In the real life, they ain't that deal. Don't you know you just be yourself? Free yourself, speak your mind. Never let them lead you blind. Oh, you embrace the lie. Oh, you didn't know guys can fly. Oh, they ain't told you so. Oh, I'ma let you know. Get up off of this spinning top. Middle finger to the cancel culture cops. Look, y'all to write citation, but don't you read me my rights? Cause I'm speaking my silence before I lift off tonight. Look, elevating my folks and stimulate the unwoke. Take time to unwind and relax your mind. I think we all need a vacay. Catch me in the forest in the backwood, blowing through all the good to escape the drama and the scars trauma caused in the neighborhood. Not right now, cause I ain't feeling that. Cow manure got bigger caps. Psychedelic intergalactic. I'm zoning out, but I'll be right back. Spaceship, please swing down and swoop me. Stuck in a spot I don't love that don't suit me. Take me away from all the clowns and the goofies. Chopping up game like Icky, Sticky. We tripping all over the world. Floating on a mushroom cloud. Open up your mind so I can take you high. If you open up your mind, I can take you home.
Yeah. Running through the red lights, red lights, red lights. I'm out of here. Yeah. And I ain't looking back no more. And I ain't looking back no more. Running through the red lights, red lights, red lights. I'm out of here. Yeah. And I ain't looking back no more. And I ain't looking back no more. I need my pie, and that bitch look like peach cobbler. Georgia on my mind, can't see problems. I'm finna take a risk like Ray Charles. Even if I fall like Twin Towers, at least I land in Bush backstroke for hours. With a hot meal from a nigga body, putting all my dreams in a bitch body. Hoping that my offsprings make it out of all of that bullshit. Who gon' be as true as this? Exclusive, maneuvering a light beam. Philosophy, catastrophe, a prophecy. No mockery, monogamy. I need at least 2 bitches, preferably I need a business on the lieutenant. Rendezvous in it, make a move in it. College rule in it, killing on my own shit. For the Google shit. I'm not new to this, can't hold me back. I'ma brew some shit, keep it ludicrous. I done looted it, gotta rule again. That's my mood again, my shit too legit. Can't see myself going back. I'm on my 2 feet, running through the red lights, red lights, red lights. I'm out of here, yeah. And I ain't looking back no more. And I ain't looking back no more.
Closer, girl, I like the smell of your perfume. I know we fuss and fight, but I never meant to hurt you. I cleaned the house cause I know you get from work soon. And we get freaky, so I know we doing work soon. After sex, I'm rolling up that kush now. You looking good, so I'm all up in your bush now. I lick up as you push down. We on that 1, 2, 3, I think the 4th round. You lick and suck, I flip you up, grab your butt, I'm like, what the fuck? Your panties on, you take them off, but you take too long, so I take them off. You lick your lips, you know I like that shit. Take this dick and don't fight that shit.
You ain't never been afraid to give me all you got, babe. You ain't never been scared instruction on how to tame my bird. You ain't never needed no instruction on how to make her yours. I just entered the door, invited you in with nothing but some blue lingerie, some gold heels on just because. I know you ain't used to having a woman like me that's open to you taking complete control of me. Don't worry, I'm open to try it. All you gotta say is that you like it, just as long as you say you like it.
We gon' slide, I mean that shit for certain. So don't talk that designer, cause you gon' end up on shirts quick. Cause we gon' slide, no cap, I mean that for certain. It doesn't matter the person, just know it's up in his curtains. Cause we gon' slide, I mean that shit for certain. So don't talk that designer, you gon' end up on shirts quick. Cause we gon' slide, no cap, I mean that for certain. It doesn't matter the person, just know it's up in his curtains. Cause we gon', yeah. We gon' slide quick, Hellcat on my side, that's my side bitch, yeah. We gon' slide, bitch, no deny, so don't slip when we slide then, yeah. I'm in my hood, that's where you find me, posted up with the gang right behind me, yeah. Rolex, I got the timing, no need to flex, it's the tell, look. Let me start spitting a little bit personal, they should hear what I gotta say. I used to hold in emotions, acknowledgement, I'm afraid. I kept them closed in and kept hoping that one day they fade away. But they were too potent, and I know this, that I couldn't run away. But I still slide, I mean that shit for certain. So don't talk that designer, cause you gon' end up on shirts quick. Cause we gon' slide, no cap, I mean that for certain. It doesn't matter the person, just know it's up in his curtains. Cause we gon' slide, I mean that shit for certain. So don't talk that designer, you gon' end up on shirts quick. Cause we gon' slide, no cap, I mean that for certain. It doesn't matter the person.
Tell me what it is you're trying to find. Baby, I just wanna make you mine. Is there a way you can make some time? Do what I gotta and walk the
almost done,
line.
y'all.
Shooting it straight every single time. Chasing this back so we'll be alright. Doing this till I can see the light. Baby, just tell me that you'll be fine, yeah. 'Cause I ain't really tryna argue with you, no. You know I'll do what I came to do. Please tell me you understand. At the end of it all,
send in my
I'm
email
coming
above.
back to you. At the end of it all, I'm coming
It's
back to you.
ThatDorkyReviewShow at
At
gmail.com.
the end of it all, I'm coming back to you. At the end of it all, I'm coming back to you. To you, yeah. You.
Okay. And then?
At the end of it all, I'm coming back to you. At the end of it all, I'm coming back to you. Tell me you trust me.
Alright, you already know what it is. If y'all are in the building right now, man, send y'all music to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. We play independent artists, of course, only. We want y'all to have y'all chance to be heard or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Do not send anything that does happen to be already on the radio. So no Drake, no Kendrick, no Drake featuring Kendrick, no Drake rapping on the Kendrick beat.
Yeah, this is the way I feel.
Or you guys rapping on the Kendrick beat.
Yo, it's time you live like you love yourself. Time to get selfish and put no one above yourself. Other than God, I'll go to war for you. Swear you my brother in arms. That loyalty don't change when we at odds. As far as these pawns and all these distractions, keep up with the Joneses, Kardashians, and Brastons. It's easy to fall. You ain't know there was a trap there. Seeing fam turning into cash. For you strap in, just know that comparison's the thief of joy. Falling's embarrassing, but get back on your feet, my boy. I know it's days that you sad, but I'm happy to have you in my life. I'm I'ma have someone craft you a statue. Symbolize what you mean to me.
2 minutes,
See
y'all.
myself in you and you a king to me. I'm on so you gon' share this dream with me. More than just a nigga, you my nigga. And let me tell you I love you for the sky get you. I'ma get right with you. This is the way.
Yeah.
We almost started. We are live on all platforms. Make sure y'all guys see y'all stuff. And I'm still trying to get this damn freaking
Let's
shit.
go. Money don't grow on trees, my nigga. I ain't never had a lick of shade. Now I gotta up my fees, my nigga. About time I been getting paid. Don't you wanna get that cheese, my nigga? I be laughing to the bank. Money don't grow on trees, my nigga. I ain't never had a lick of shade. They do dirt on my name. Try to call me insane. Try to make me a slave, but I am not playing. I'm not with the games. Mama told me to pray, so I prayed every day. But I put that on God. If I don't get paid, I'm letting it
I said
slip.
I'm back in this bitch, finna go back to back in this bitch. Chugga, am track on your bitch. They got Mellow McLean and Boss Wood on the same song. Watch how I act on this shit, it's a robbery. Don't try to mix it with poverty, no. This got a cinnamon twist. UPS package got shipped off today. Whoa, I had the cinnamon sticks lurking. We got a bone to pick. Adam, control your ribs. I want my empire built on the pasta fees. Flexing my ownership. I don't know nothing about throwing the next nigga shade. I will not go on that limb. I got the gang with me, and I got silence to keep on the fifth. I do premeditated type shit, and my medicated slight bit. A scale of 1 to 10, I'm high risk. What I feel the most myself. Take this up a notch in my belt. Will I be the goofy? Yeah. Make you feel the pain that I felt. You can't see the cards that I was dealt. Money don't grow on trees, my nigga. I ain't never had a lick of shade. Now I gotta up my fees, my nigga. About time I be getting paid. Don't you wanna get your cheese, my nigga? I be laughing to the bank. Money don't grow on trees, my nigga. I ain't never had a lick of shade.
They do dirt on my name.
They do dirt on your
Try to
what?
call me insane.
Try to call you a
Try to
what?
make me a slave, but I am not playing. I'm not with the games. Mama told me to pray, so I prayed every day. But I put that on God. If I don't get paid, I'm letting it spray.
You are jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I live in a Wonderland umbrella. Then a kid with
Autobots, share the stream.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Welcome to the Dork Squad.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm
Gotta
yawning.
make
Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Alright, so if you guys are just now getting here, pretty much we are a live music reaction and review show. Are we actually paused or whatnot? Hold on. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can see it. He said no, you're live, not paused or whatnot. Probably has to just like reset it or whatnot. All right, if you're here for the first time, pretty much we're a live music reaction and review show for independent artists and producers and bands across the globe. If you have music videos, if you have records that you have on all platforms outside of Do Not Send Tidal or Apple Music, you should be fine. And as I said, try not to send anything that is to an industry beat or industry artist. While we love Aaliyah and SZA and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Nirvana and Paramore and Migos and T-Pain and like I'm saying, like we know the artists that are out there. But this show primarily, unless I say otherwise, is for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. If you guys have stuff that you want to send us, you can. And when it comes to industry stuff, we do have to get more or less like permission to play those records because they can affect our streams. Like the whole live usually gets cut, blocked, flagged, and or muted on certain platforms. So we just want to make sure that we're covering our bases and all that good stuff. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. And we are live on all platforms. So thank y'all for y'all patience as we head toward the show or whatnot. We did do a live a little bit earlier today, and we're pretty much just doing a whole nother stream or whatnot. So if you sent earlier, you guys should have been played before we went out. We are doing a new stream, so you can send a new record and get yourselves in the line or whatnot. It's 100% free to submit to our show. You only pay if you guys want to skip the line or get more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion. And simply prices will be posted in your face. Oh, all genres are accepted as well. I think that is about it, unless y'all got any other questions you want to come see on the line list. I don't show the lineup or whatnot, but try to be as patient as possible. We'll try to get you guys played as fast as we can or whatnot. Line can be long though, and skipping the line, like I said, is the quickest way to get your record played, as well as guaranteed it is played in full. Sometimes people are not feeling certain things. They will hashtag Dorky don't play that and get the record cut a lot sooner or whatnot. But if you got a decent record, you guys have nothing to worry about or whatnot. But you guys know those records when you hear it. Like, the mix will be way too crazy, so we can't really either hear what you're saying, or we can't really appreciate the things you're saying, because just things are way too loud or something like that. Other times you're not really saying anything, and you need that wake up call of like when you need to step up your game a little bit. And we all have those songs, those moments or whatnot. We want to be able to identify those, and also identify the great ones that we need to take to music videos and vice versa. If you have music videos already, we want to see those as well, and really just see what you guys are able to do. Let's go ahead and start right in the free line right about now. Let me see. Who's your boyfriend by Stellar? By Stellar, we shall see. We shall see where you are. 1 to 10. All feedback is welcome. Appreciate the likes over here. Thank you. Let's see what we got, man. Hold on, let me turn this off. This reminds me of like an 80s record. I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? Some Duran or something like that. I feel that you feel that we feel, everyone feels what we do. I feel that, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like y'all know this would be on Stranger Things, man. And so everything worked out. Dustin got the Hellfire back together. Somehow we got you know what I'm saying? And that year, I finally asked her out. She said yes. And then, give me your thoughts. What's the scene y'all would put that to if you guys were tasked? If you guys were tasked with placing that to a scene in a movie. You guys were tasked with placing that in a scene. I mean, like, immediately, right? Like, first 5 seconds, I thought 80s film. If they were to make a 16 Candles 2 or you know, just something very, very similar in those kind of, you know, 80s vibe, teen coming of age, you know, kind of film. Like, that's the music that I often kind of expect to hear. It's like they're waking up, everything's fine, and then, you know, at some point, you know, all hell breaks loose and the shenanigans ensue, and their world is turned upside down in some way or whatnot. But this is that. If there are people who are trying to get into making a new situation in that lane, you already know, like, Stranger Things very much did take a lot of inspiration from like 70s and 80s you know, horror films and you know, media that was, you know, out throughout that time. So if they weren't already kind of done with the series, and you know, I'd say, like, yo, like, definitely put it in something like that. But that doesn't mean that there won't be something else that takes inspiration from Stranger Things, in that, you know, making something new and dope set in those earlier time frames. You can definitely still realize that there. Likewise, when it comes to artists, you know, Duran, The Cure, a lot of the just early 80s, you know, kind of pop rock artists, alternative, like, they definitely have that style that you would hear something too. So if this wasn't just simply an instrumental for the potential film or something like that, you know, I could see that with an artist as well. Do we want an artist of today? Who do we want on that, in terms of, you know, you guys today, man? Like, you have to prove yourselves worthy of the overall vibe. Hold on, let me open up my other browser over here, shut this one down, and what else? Just want to make sure that I can see our TikTok chat on my other browser as well. Got you guys. And what'd you say, if I could ask, you know what I'm saying, what emotion or visions evoke? You said, what emotions or visions evoke from this track or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You said, I felt kind of sad when making it, and it does have written lyrics. And then I sent, let me know if it came or whatnot. If you sent properly, you know, you should get a confirmation email, man. You should get a confirmation email. But honestly, so you said it felt like sadness, or like you felt sad when you made it. But when I heard it, I almost heard like hope. Like it had a feeling of you know, hopeful, like her staring out the window, you know, just dreaming about that crush that she has, you know, type of situation or whatnot. You know, it gave you a very kind of like 16 Candles, you know, just an hopeful. And you know, if you want to go in that opposite direction, like, there's always multiple uses for things. And really, just like with sync licensing, as they do try to find the right things to go to the right scenes in shows and movies and commercials, whatever it might be, you can kind of show your idea, like put it to certain scenes in, you know, that very kind of 80s aesthetic, you know, movie or whatnot. Think about some of the saddest scenes that you've seen, and kind of figure out what you could, you know, become that background music to, cut it down a little bit, just kind of see how it feels while you're envisioning a lot of those kind of situations or whatnot. Likewise, go into scenes that are, you know, happy, hopeful, you know, and see how those make you feel while you're in it as well. Let me see. Hold on, and Hoochie Boys was written about that question. Cause one, he said I don't know the answer, and it was just about looking at all the options now and seeing how there's no one left for others. That's how I wrote it or whatnot. So when you say that there's lyrics for it, did you like, do you have the melody and the word placement and all that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we love a good reference record when you guys are able to get in there and you know, just kind of show us what you're thinking of. And are you trying to basically shop that for another, you know, artist? Like, what is your overall goal with this? Are you simply showing us the instrumental of something that you are going to hop on, you know, soon, or, you know, I guess let us know that. We're gonna hop back in the free line in just a moment. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Desires, appreciate you. It's like, okay. Like, okay. And then the track I meant to send is called, let me see, Shawty. I replayed the first one and sent with it. Alright, so I'll make sure that I replace yours with that. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure that I start it. Let me go relook at the spelling of that in the chat. He said, there he is. Oh yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I love 11 or whatnot. Now, are you a Stranger Things lover? Is that what we need to know? And proceed. Oh, you're good. Thank you. Hold on. Where did I see that comment at? Okay, there we go. Hold on. Let me just make sure that your thing. Okay, yeah, yours did. I'm just gonna make sure that I start it so we don't accidentally start up. Let me make sure that for some of you guys who send to our review shows, right? Something that you can make sure that you do every time is if we allow you to send via email, do make sure that you put your artist name and song title in the subject line as well, right? But when you create the emails that you're going to use to send to us, something that you should know is that whatever you put as that first and last name is basically what we see first. They do not show us specifically the emails unless we're like hovering over each one individually. So do make sure that in that first and last name space, you put your artist name instead, because that is what we will, see and be able to continue to identify you by. It's good for business because you want us to continuously remember the spelling of your names. Likewise, whatever you guys pop up in the chat with is important as well. You do not want to just randomly pop up as random names when like you want people to find you as whatever your artist or producer name or something like that is. That doesn't help anybody, but especially you. So do make sure that you do that, and we'll make sure we get you in there. Let me make sure, because I think I just want to, because I was looking for my stupid phone earlier and it was upstairs the whole time. So thank you. All right, let's go here. Gonna refresh this. What up, Quest? K-Wef! Oh, I forgot to send you the wave version of the song, huh? Like, listen, I got you, man. But right now, let me go ahead and get back in the line. RSVN Beats. I don't know which one of these you want me to play. What? Iced Out, Nervous, Stick Melody, Romance, caps, or wrists. Part of me wants to think, like, what is nervous or lifestyle seems almost typical, so I'll go to nervous. Let me see what this is, and then RVSN. I'm nervous, but you gotta dance, girl. I'm nervous, but you gotta dance, girl. I'm nervous, but you gotta dance, girl. But I'm nervous, but you got what I'm saying? Like it already came too. Yeah. You know how nervous and you gotta dance and I don't even know what to do, but like my hands it comes speaking that don't even know if I gotta tell you. There's a lot of time where that teacher would fail you. I don't even know what the hell like cologne or freak it like perfume you got on, but I can smell you, girl. You over there in the corner. There's a lot of thinking time where we in the arcade with no quarters, but you know you can chill. A lot of times I don't really even know if I feel freaking the beats that you send, but listen, I always know that I am a freaking dork that be kind of pretending that I don't know what to do, but there's a lot of freaking people who can eat a piece of pasta. You know when I come through, I don't even know what to do, but I know kung fu. Who would y'all hear on there? I can hear Ludacris. Luda. You know what I'm saying? Birds like pee and poo poo. Listen, you know what I beat the doo doo. We get dig with a dee Nicki nah man, we can't talk Nicki these days either. Thank you, Nicki. She ruined it. You said hear me on this. Hey, listen, get out, do it. You gotta do what it shit. You gotta do what it shit. You gotta do what it shit, but don't ever like do nothing stupid as shit. Like, you know what? I don't even know what the heck that I like would really ever even do to this shit. Sometimes freaking out wanna like make sure that you can maybe go get Ludacris and some other artists. All right, let me stop. It is a party record, 100%. It's a fun one at that. Like it's got a good energy, you know, nice low end, and feels like something that can be filled out essentially nicely with an artist. If I were you, I would get kind of, you know, a female rapper as well. Have like a little bit of a combo, maybe 3 artists, you know, make it a 3 for essentially if possible. If the producer is ever needed to extend a beat, by all means, right? I think I can speak for all producers when we say like we're always willing to go in and extend something if the artists need. Don't hesitate to hit us up. If you cannot reach us, that's our fault. And so, you know, and most engineers should know how to loop in a certain place properly to make sure that they can at least extend it naturally, and so it won't feel like it just comes out of nowhere or is off beat and things like that. Don't hesitate to hit some of us up as well for that. But I know just as a producer, I would rather the artist hit me up because I'd add more. I'd add like, you know, more melodies or something like that to the beat to be like, to just, you know, give that aspect of me as the producer being able to do something different. I think in most cases, when it's just an artist, you only think with that mindset of you want to keep something simple, get in there, do something, you know, really quick. You don't want to like focus too long on adding too much to the beat for yourself because you feel like it's just, you're gonna, you know, take too long with it, maybe won't fill it at a certain time or something like that. But no, keep like, make sure at the end of the day that whatever you make, that you truly feel. And sometimes, like, I've had records where, you know, the sort of feeling runs out at a certain time. I'll get in and I'll go, okay, so what else can I do to the beat to really make me want to attack more of this and sort of make it fresh in this other section. And sometimes it's changing the drums, doing the tone switches, taking the elements of that first half of the beat and then making an entirely new beat, new tempo, but like, you know, making it seem like it's switched up and transformed into something, like, you know, like it's fun to figure out those elements or whatnot. But this one I feel like could be, you know, some for any of the club centric artists or whatnot, you know, any of y'all who wanna dance. And that chorus is very similar to what I think should kind of be there. You already gave the idea within the title of the beat. You know what I'm saying? What did you say is Smokey? Hold on, let me go over here. Thank you for that. Welcome to the fan club. Can you listen to Unknown Things? You have to send it to my email. That's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. And you said he had a freestyle to my my beat I sent you and stuff like that. You should be in a free line as well. I did not play Shoddy. And then thank you, Smokey the Bear. Thank you, Smokey the Bear. Thank you. Appreciate y'all as well for y'all. Yeah, so what you say? Tiger background music type stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice. And then Quest was just laughing, said LOL, and hear me on this, man. Now listen, so he does have a party centric record or whatnot. So if he's trying to make an album, you know, a party album essentially, that is something else that could be added to the arsenal. Give me a second. Hold on. Why you underneath my head though, man? Listen, it's your fault when I hit you, cause you right there. All right, let's see what we got next up. This one is okay, K-Wills. We got you up perfectly imperfected. Let's see what you got. Go ahead and download this. And what were you saying over there? You said, and see what the general public thinks, and not yet. Oh, I think you were talking about the placement.
Let's go. Loud pack, baby.
Men are perfectly imperfected. Worried, but I've been working at purposely resurrecting the person that I've seen in reflections. Yeah, it's time and time again, they gone with the wind. Lost all of my days, purple haze have been my only friend. But I live the life of not a roster, but a mobster. Boss monster in the mirror got me lost, but I can't drop the ball. Not at all, no, I pick up the call, y'all. Still I'm standing tall while I fall back against the wall. Like what am I supposed to do? I don't even know. Knew the world was cruel when I was young, could feel it in my soul. But still I'm feeling like I lost control. Oh, devil on my shoulder, getting it colder while I'm walking slow. But still I'm chilling with my hat brim low. Minding my business while I'm acting stone. Cold hearted, get it started, spark the ash when I rose. I got a lot that I could say, but in the rafters where I chose to stay. But oh no, I don't play. I get to speaking on the truth up in the booth, that's where the proof will stay. Unless you're messing with a madman, cracking back the whip with a backhand, that's facts, damn. Now tell me what's your plans, don't get it twisted, I'm on a mission to get the bands. Just like I'm hunting for 100 grand, something heavier than a million. Than a million. Something heavier than a million. Than a million. Something heavier than a million.
No matter the weight like this, and sometimes like people to do it no matter the hate. I don't know what they're here to do, but I know I got patience. Also, a lot of times you do shit and I do not say shit. Good job, sir. 2 minutes as well. I don't think we really had the song length conversation on the show yet, but you know, we always have it at some point, and it is often simply reminding you guys that, like, look, if you got something to say, if you're dope, if it feels like you belong on the record, if you don't waste our time, basically, if you're not repetitive, if you're actually saying something, and you're you know, like, we can tell when an artist like feels the beat in a certain way, and we do like to feel like there is some structure, right? There's a difference in just sort of that, like, feeling like the artist is focused, right? Like, it's a focus, pen to page, pen coming off the page kind of overall feel. And I always end up just loving that, because when you feel like the artist knows where they're going, like, it's a true record that can, I think, stand a little bit more of the test of time. Any of the ones where we're just like saying whatever and we're not really kind of going anywhere, like, they're good for like a moment, but people don't often like feel those records in the same way, because we're not adjusted and structured in those moments. So we have to make sure that we have songs that do show that we do have, you know, the focus, that we can give something that often will allow people to feel like we're truly performing the record. I know we have a lot of artists this, you know, Jen, who punch in a lot, or again, you guys kind of freestyle your stuff, but I'm telling you, for the growth of any artist and just being able to show people, like, if you are of the like, I want to impress people at all, like, those are the things you do. You go and you perform with no backing track, no kind of crutches to like basically distract people from, you know, the fact that, listen, you might have a dope record, but there are a lot of shortcuts that we will, you know, take sometimes, and we have to kind of give people their money's worth. So with that said, often I feel like more song is a part of that, giving people their money's worth. If you are an artist of substance, you do not have to shorten your records by any means. Sometimes the producer shortens the beat, though. They give you just like a little bit here and there, and for some of those producers, it's giving you a sample of what they can do. They kind of hope you will hit them up for, you know, a longer beat, but artists never think of that most of the time, and just kind of take what is there, utilize that, get in, get out. And like, you know me, man, I'm of the, if I only have one chance to rap on this beat, like, me personally, I'm gonna, you know, try to take it to the max as much as possible. And that's what you guys should often do as well. Like, when are you guys ever going to hop on some of these same beats again, unless you were kind of trying to do a remix to it? And even then, if by the time you decide to do that remix, if you're tired a little bit of this version, then you have to change the beat, you know, to make it a little bit more fresh. And often those are still the best remixes anyways, when you do something a little bit different. I like the name of the record as well, Perfectly Imperfect, or no, Perfectly Imperfected, right? Perfectly Imperfected. You can kind of rhyme with those syllables, pretty cool. And what did you say? God's a lots of talent. I like this. Shout out to Quest on that, man. I'm saying. And let me see. Let me go ahead and refresh this. Come back. Go back in the free line. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now.
Yo, Dork Squad, this is Rick Sanchez telling you to donate 10 flurboas to Cash App $ pay a dork to get your song played fast as shit.
Yo, 9 cents and serve Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. bird's eye view and I'm cool, better act
Oh,
like
the
you
first.
surprised. Hand
I
to
almost forgot about
McDonald's,
that.
I'm about to steal your fries. Standing
First 10 skips that are put in today, I will make into skipping clips and post them over the next, week or freaking so, but not. So we'll do one of those things today as well. Whether or not you guys put in a skipping clip, we'll do one of those. So what that means is often the skipping clips are basically the recorded spotlight reaction and reviews that we do, and we will post it on all of our platforms to make sure that people do kind of see who you are, get that exposure or whatnot. On some of the platforms like the TikTok, though, we do have to keep it under a minute so they won't mute it, assuming some of the records might be on other platforms or TikTok itself, so they will often mute the post once it goes past that. With YouTube and things, I can make them a little bit longer, and get the full-on review of the situation out. We have Jay versus the World right now. Let me go ahead and type these right here and get you in the line. Let me go ahead and type these right here. Alright, 1 to 10, my friends. This is Jay versus the World with Apple Pie. Or Apple Pie featuring
Know you wanna smoke with me, so don't lie. If you wanna smoke, then we can get high. Tell me the truth, man, you don't gotta lie. These boys sweet just like an apple pie. Know you're addicted to the apple pie. Know you're addicted, you don't gotta lie. You wanna smoke, then we can get high. These boys sweet just like an apple pie. And if I fall down, I'ma restart. Play my part, man, I'm not a retard. I see you talking on your report, but you can get flamed just like a Pop-Tart. They don't really do nothing, they just talk a lot. I see my ops, they like to stalk a lot. I fuck with cops, I'ma have to walk it out. I fuck with cops, I don't like to talk a lot. I feel like Jim Woo, we could punch it out. I feel like Jim Woo, we'll stomp it out. Go to the mall now, we could pop it out. Go to the club now, we pop it out. Go to the club and we gon' rock it out. They say I'm plugged in like a socket now. Take off like a rocket now. Electricity, I'll shock you now. Know you wanna smoke with me, so don't lie. If you wanna smoke, then we can get high. Tell me the truth, man, you don't gotta lie. These boys sweet just like an apple pie. Know you're addicted to the apple pie. Know you're addicted, you don't gotta lie. You wanna smoke, then we can get high. These boys sweet just like an apple pie. Alright.
Back to the door and let it down when I leave your house and go back in the door. Sometimes I wanna be able to get up on the track, but sometimes I really don't actually flow. There's a lot of freaking times. Honestly, so Jay vs. the World is Jay vs. the World is often in within his own like subgenres or whatnot. Like there are certain artists that I can see within there whatnot. There are times where he'll have the fluctuation or variation of tones, which I usually like recommend that you guys do if you're gonna be melodic at all and use auto-tune. Like show people like the range that you have at times. If you go too low for a lot of a record, people will feel like you're a little bit more monotone and it could come off as boring to people, right? But the aspect that the beat has quite a bit going on, that also might deter some people a little bit from liking certain aspects of the record. We had a comment about it being a little bit distorted on certain ends, so we do want to make sure that we get the mix all above, make sure that you kind of look at the beat itself and get things done there. And then, again, how do you guys feel about a record like that potentially being extended? You guys know me and the quote-unquote rules that I have always, talked about, where I'm like, look, if you're not repetitive, then, definitely make it longer. There are parts of this that are very repetitive. He kind of takes the same approach throughout most of the record, so it would be one of those where if we got like 3 or 4 minutes of that, people would be like, what else can he do? But I will remind you, a feature from the right artist can, they'll have another idea. We don't always, let me just do exactly what they do, and then you kind of just, one-to-one follow the leader and stuff. Often it's about your signature. We have the Avengers because each of them have a different story, a different power set. Justice League as well. It's dope when they come together because all of them have different powers. As artists, we got to do that same thing. So you never want to bring people who are exactly like you on the same record. When have you ever heard Drake featuring any of the other artists that sound like Drake? Be honest, man. Did he ever make a song with G-Eazy or Childish Gambino, or you know what I mean? Like some of the ones who slightly had a sound at some point that felt like it was ever so slightly inspired by that Drake swag and sound. But it's more or less a fact in most cases or whatnot, because you have to be able to tell the difference between who you guys are hearing on a record. Let me see what we got next. And he says not mastered yet, so he's still working on it. Well, we gotta see what you do to it as you go on and stuff like that or whatnot. But think about that repetition thing, man. Think about figuring out a lot of different ways that you can actually approach your records. That goes for all artists. If we ever get into that point where people just feel like, okay, I feel like they're saying the same thing, they kind of tap out. They get to a point where they're they kind of feel like they know exactly what you're gonna say next, and predictable is not as fun. Can you imagine getting on a roller coaster and just for the first time and kind of already being prepared for everything? The fun is in not knowing some of these situations. And honestly, I wish I wish I went on some without knowing certain situations. Like Goliath, man, I always talk about that, man. That was probably the scariest roller coaster I had ever been on. It's one of the biggest drops, and it takes what feels like 30 minutes to get to the top. So you're just sitting there and it's going up fast. So you're like, oh shit, this is going up too fast. And then you're also at some point like, dude, is it ever gonna stop? Can you already go? So you're up there and it has this very steep, drop or whatnot. But after that, it's the funniest thing, on the planet. But not knowing about that freaking drop, just imagine how freaked out, people would be. Nonetheless, it was still something dope. All right, Garvin Noble, we got you up with The Usual Suspect featuring Diallo, the rapper.
Gavin Noble
Has potential. Hit a limiter, lower the bass, and let loose in the vocals. See that? Here's my name. Did you send yours to the right email?
White boy trying to diss me, man. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Featured in your diss because you want to do a song with niggas. You know what I do, nigga? I'm losing rap in the pink skin.
A box of rich is what he's about to make. The only bread he's getting is them crackers while I'm getting cake. Diallo speaks of boxes, cause the truth is that's just where he stays. False flagging every single time this man takes the stage. Look, Diallo, why you stay lying on every song that you do? I gotta know, was you riding them little buses? We know that you're slow. And why you dissing my bitch, man? Have you looked in the code? Just lay your head on the belly, then you can be on the road. And how you you mentioning my kids? Your daughter is not close. Visitation you won't beg. Baby mama gon' say no. Flying back with a sad face. You're used to them bad days. She probably don't let you see her because of your bad ways. Is it true that you hate me or do you hate that you're not me? Tying bud all in your ear, making you think you got me.
Dude, I'm big dog and that shit
It's minimal. You're just pitiful. Crying to the man in the mirror cause you're a little dude. My mic and speakers cost more than you ever making. Claiming you get deposits but couldn't afford no bacon. Triple owning your music, so how you afford the hating? You saying you gonna kill me, I'm starting to lose my patience. You saying you gonna kill me, try killing it as a father. What's the reason you don't see her? Don't make me call baby mama. 2,651 miles away. That's the distance between you and your child, okay? So next time you mention it mine, just know that we great. Try to parent through FaceTime, you know that you can't. This nigga ain't even in the same damn state. See, I didn't say the words, so don't worry about the pain. I ain't worried about your drink, I don't care what you think. Who gives a fuck that I'm paying? Cause when it's beef, I'm a crank. That Westside shit about the same. Fuck you and your skank. My pointy nose just did some sniffing and I know a pussy stink. Diallo became a shooter right after he finished shot us. He should've just stuck to hooping and never jumped off Ramadas. That money he claim he getting, we knowin' he getting nada. Jewelry shipping from Sheen, claiming this shit is Prada.
I could never be you.
Really, what more could be true? You picked to be a Sally with Diddy before you pick you. I'm about to turn this entire beefing into a beef stew. So it'd be really better for you if you choose to be cool. But you could never be cool, and you could never be me. If I hit hip-hop's what I'm spitting, then you won't get to eat. Another day in your office.
Like, what is happening with those sections?
But 911's in your call. I know your parents must be sad as fuck because you turned into a bum. Some shit you just can't scrub away. Diallo is just fucking scum. This and shit is fucking dumb. Diallo really thinks he won. Diallo isn't calling shots. I'll let you know when this is done. Yeah. What you fucking so emotional for, man? You off your fucking meds or something? Somebody get this man Alexa Pro. Some Wellbutrin.
Like, it felt like you were
and some benzodiazepines. Shit, he probably already got
him or something.
You just ain't taking them, huh? Take your fucking medicine, Diallo, and choke on it.
Even play like that. Niggas don't need to know my life for real, gang. But when it comes to generational and for everybody, no, nigga, this is for you.
Man, big freaking salute, man. Hold up, let me hit that clap button. All right, 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Beat is of course familiar, and more or less it's a diss record. And when it comes to any you know, diss, like, we always want you guys as artists to you know, come with it. We always talk about the many ways you can come at the disses, you know, between, you know, kind of having more of a comedic kind of, you know, element, or, you know, hitting people, you know, in a more personal you know, state, or just, you know, just straight up, you know, bars and stuff like that. All in all, though, I feel like it often just has to be good enough to be in that same status as some of the disses we've heard from the artists that we know and love, right? The Kendricks, the Jay-Z and Nas's, the, you know, Common and Mos Def, and I mean Common and Ice Cube and what they did, you know, essentially just making sure that you do your thing. The only like downfall for most people, for anybody when it comes to any diss record, is them not knowing who the other artist is that you are dissing or whatnot. Like, that's because all they're basically going to hear is, you know, information about somebody else, essentially. When you know the artist more or less, right, it gives you a little bit of a hindsight. At the same time, the fact that we don't know the artist is a diss in itself, right? You already win right there when we're like, who's Diallo? So there's your case. But yeah, bars, everything like that was on point. Should he make a video to something like that? I would say more or less at least a lyric video, You know, music videos it's always dependent on you guys, like, because you guys have the time or lack thereof. If you do have the time, I can say that, like, we do love visuals a little bit more than simply just the audio in some cases, because that's your second chance to get some more artistry out. Like, visually, you can have all kinds of situations, a painting, you know, come to life, something animated, black and white, color, very, very vibrant, you know, kind of video, something that does tell a story. You have a lot of ability to kind of just have a different amount of fun. And I think when it comes to reactions, like just from standard reactors out there who, like, maybe they don't go live and react to music like we do, but they'll just, you know, post these standalone videos, and it's often of the bigger artists and things like that. When it's somebody maybe a little bit more new, I see more of a video situation outside of, like, if it's, you know, diss records for certain artists or whatnot. But those videos are always a little bit better to kind of react to. Audio still cool, but I think they have different overall flavors. He said I already made the blueprint, 2-beat for it. Dope. He said that's why it's okay. So let me see. So he said it was his vocals and he chopped them in. See, I was trying to figure that out, right? So if you guys were here for that last record right now, right, you heard that there were other parts where the other artist was basically rapping or whatnot, right? That was the part that was almost confusing me a little bit, because I'm like, wait, is he a part of the record? Is he rapping as him? Is he using AI to do it? Like, what exactly is happening? I think there's something dope to be able to cut an artist's lyrics, you know, together that can be a part of something that you say that still goes within the pattern and somehow feels you know, cohesive to that. Like, it was like, wait, is he dissing himself? Like, what is happening here? But that's pretty creative in itself, you know, especially without like AI and stuff. Let me go ahead. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I always wake up in the morning and tell God thank you for tomorrow. Then I think, oh, wait a second. It's only the day. Listen, dog, thank you. I'm a borrower. Has potential. Oh, no, that was that last one. And you said true. Shout out to Boost. Is it Boosie Nation? You know what I'm saying? Or Boost Nation? Let me see. So it might go through. Let me just make sure I check. Yeah, yours is in the free line. Yours is in the free line.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
I know, right? That's gmail.com and stuff. I was trying to tell them, but they was tripping. All right, we got a Reaganomics up next. Let's go ahead and see what you got for us. This is called Les Bénis. I do want to remind you guys we are on all platforms. Try to be patient if you guys can. You guys know how to skip if y'all need to, but I thank you nonetheless.
Lovers walk across my bones.
Okay, what did you send us today, sir?
Tune I used to know.
She woke up.
A whisper breeze in the trees. The Spanish moss is where I be.
For some Game of Thrones.
Can you see me? Tangled mossy tree, roots are through me. I am decomposing. All my life is lost. Is where I am.
You know we would sample this.
It's where I be forgot. I lay beneath the Spanish moss.
Yo, check. Hell yeah! See this right here? Listen. Yo, check. Never mind, like, I don't know why I sever minds right. Like, listen, there's a lot of times where I would just rhyme, but I don't know what the hell light is in my mind's eye. It's so weird. A lot of times I hear beats, but man, I don't see it. What you say, girl?
Taken from me my own time.
I think that every day, girl.
Pray that I be with thee. While I rot beneath the mossy tree.
This could be on The Witcher.
Can you hear me? Weepy mossy tree, please forgive me. Do you hear my sighing? All my life is lost, is where I am abroad.
Everybody look!
Be forgone. I lay beneath the Spanish moss.
Or lay beneath the Spanish moss. Honestly, I wish I could pronounce this name. I can't even try. I'm not gonna butcher the crap out of his name right now. But it would help to get a pronunciation nonetheless. Man, but when I tell you, as a producer, right, there are those of us who often do like sampling, and you know, we'll kind of take some of the best parts, chop it up, make sure that we can like rap to it, take bits of, you know, the words and you know, build something into the chorus. And you know, this would definitely be something that I would kind of make a, you know, kind of a medieval, you know, themed kind of record too. Like, it has that epicness to the just production, the instrumental itself or whatnot. And if not that, right, I think we would hear something like that on The Witcher, on what did I say at first? I mean, sure, you could put that on like Red Dead if they were to do something else, but it just has that kind of, you know, sorcery, Game of Thrones, you know, kind of feel it with that, right? Game of Thrones coming back. Hold on, let's run that back right quick, and then pretend it's a trailer for Game of Thrones.
A whisper breeze.
They're back. Game of Thrones.
The Spanish moss.
Oh snaps! I just realized. Did Netflix win the Did Netflix win the bidding in the WB kind of thing or whatnot? If you guys didn't know, they were amongst a good selection of people trying to purchase you know, a WB. And at one point, yeah, like it looked like they were going to be the grabbers, which meant that they would have had Game of Thrones as well. They would have had Harry Potter, and of course all the DC catalog that you guys freaking know whatnot. It would have been interesting to see what they would have done or whatnot, because I forgot a lot of things that are also under that belt too. They decided to bring back things like One Tree Hill or Charmed or something like that in its classic form. Like, they could do a lot of different things or whatnot. But you said negative, so damn, man. And you said wishes were played with. What happened? So like, what's the talk? Somebody look it up. Somebody look up. What's the talk right now in terms of who's you know, at least the closest right now? I think Paramount was also kind of in talks, right? But we gotta see, cause that is crazy, man. What up, Magic Matt? Welcome. If you guys send correctly, you should get a confirmation email to mine. If you refresh yours and you do not get one, resend one more time. But make sure that it is ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. If you're typing it in correctly, just direct email. You should see my logo pop up. And you'll always know you're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the follow, yeah. Thank you for the follow, yeah. Yeah. Alright, this is Love It. Yeah. Proton.
Summer only nights in a new city. Put it in the lights, ain't new to me. Should've made it right like this. I slide you. Miss your hands, don't fool me. I can bring the sand to the party. Put it in my sock, don't follow me. Where the fucking man's gon' go? He can't pay for. I handle all these.
Appreciate y'all.
My bitch is the ride for me, a killer. I never need eyes on me, no hitter. I used to get 50 a plate. I rock. I boosted the cars in the street, rolling lock. A family made from some gangsters that pay me the guala. I need to get greater and stand on my dollar. If foreign and pouring was taught up in school, then pay me my money, it's long overdue. Yeah, ain't like it, I love it a lot. Them nights weren't pretty and caught a lot. I should've done better and pulled out the spot. Yeah. And now I don't worry cause I'm out the game. That trapping was running me out of my name. And all of my brothers don't treat me the same. Yeah. Like it, I love it a lot. Them nights weren't pretty and caught a lot. I should've done better and pulled out the spot. Yeah. And now I don't worry cause I'm out the game. That trapping was running me out of my name. And all of my brothers don't treat me the same. Fuck you on the same pay for right now. You was in the game for the moves I found. Coming up the ranks, send them to the bank. Put them in the place, I'm cool right now. I like the addict, I'm live with the trap it. I don't need a second dose of my skin. Creasing that habit to make a new practice out of the basic shit I never did. Send me away, I'll be on my own. I got the bag and a one night only. Never made a promise to the fakes that on me. Pushing away from a loaded clip. Put down the bottle even though it was a sip. That's not to say that it never was a mistake. Running in circles around me. Crushing a pill like a zombie. Buckling down just to get out of town. Yeah, when did I know it was done? Finally made it, let's run. I was fine up until I had none. Like it, I love it a lot. That's one pretty and caught a lot. I should've done better and pulled out the spot.
Harmonization. There we go.
And now I don't worry cause I'm out the game. The trapping was running me out of my name. And all of my brothers don't treat me the same. Like it, I love it a lot. The nights were pretty and caught a lot. I should've done better and pulled out the spot. And now I don't worry cause I'm out the game. The trapping was running me out of my name. And all of my brothers don't treat me the same.
Alright, so good job, man. Okay. So when it comes to more melodic records, right? Often what I tell artists is, regardless of if you don't consider yourself an R&B artist, because some of you guys will sing melodically and you swear up and down, you'll just put trap or you'll put, rap or hip hop or something like that. And I often still tell you guys, treat your records as if you were an R&B artist, like at least melodically when you're getting on a record and using auto-tune or anything like that, right? So with that, when you think about some of the best R&B artists, what do you know about them when you listen to them? You love their melodies, how they sing, the fact that they can sing. And if you're in genres that are basically right next to them, it goes without saying that like you guys kind of have to be able to do a little bit of what they do. Nobody's telling anybody to be the next Mariah Carey and SZA and all that stuff, but we're just saying that melodically, like if you make a good song, you will have someone like a Tank or a Chris Brown or whoever wanting to do a cover of your song where, you know, they kind of are inspired by your melodies and what you do. Even more, I can give you an easier way to tell if you're actually doing a good job melodically on any of your records, right? Think about it like this, okay? If you sing on any beats that you have, picture the melodies that you are singing being played by only an instrument. So the beat is still there, but the melodies that you're having, maybe it's a harmonica, maybe it's a saxophone or something like that. Just imagine it being played only with one instrument and how that is going to sound, you know, because there are versions of people's records like that where it's just like the classic jazz, you know, kind of version, and they're just playing it with instruments, and you know, like you know those when you hear it. So if they had to make those of yours, if the melody is too simple, let's say Fetty Wap's My Way, like throughout that whole song he's like my way, and he just keeps doing that the whole time. So that wouldn't necessarily be fun for anybody. You could have a whole marching band and then they're just and they're just gonna repeat that all the way through. That's why that's not gonna be fun, because again, it's repetitive. However, if you have something a little bit different, right? If you, each section, you sort of figure out how to take a new path melodically, or when it comes to how you are flowing to the beat. And we got to see that at different times. At certain points, it did almost seem like it was gonna be, you know, a little bit repetitive in certain areas, and then he switched up. Then there was the harmonization that came out of nowhere, and I was like, where was that? Like throughout, like most of the other parts of the record, it was still a nice surprise there, because not a lot of artists think about harmonization, right? You guys can basically do it yourself. You don't have to have backup singers to add those extra vocals. Often, like in the recording process, the dope thing about being able to, you know, see the recordings and have a session is like, yeah, you can go to one track, do one vocal, go back, rewind, go to a different track, and then when you're adding the layers, you know, adding the different tones that allow it to just feel that much doper. And then with the live performances, now you can have, you know, a dope like hype man or backup singers take those parts with you. And the more that you actually do that on the record, again, the more that they can do it in person. They can still, you know, kind of add their own flavor in person as well. And that will give your fans who go buy tickets to your shows to see you perform, it'll give them a different experience than just the record itself. Always think about that as well, guys. Like, don't try to do the like random high school performance version of our songs where we're just rapping to the freaking beat and everything, all karaoke style and all that. We have to think about, all right, people, if they heard my records, if they've heard it a million times, they already know what it sounds like. How can I make that different? You know, let me bring a band. We'll do like a rock version of the song. We'll do a more, you know, lo-fi, like whatever it might be. Change it up so that it's fresh for both you and them, and you also make people want to buy the tickets to all of your next shows. If every experience is gonna be different, like hell yeah, man, like I'm there, right? Last thing I'll say before we read the chat is this song was 2 minutes and 57 seconds, so you almost made it to like that 3 minute. I mean, like we're not gonna foul you for not making it. Like you basically we're very close, and we appreciate that. Okay, I've always said, as long as you're not super repetitive, as long as you're not saying anything, you can make your record however long you want, as long as you know how, as an artist, how to elevate the record as you continue. We don't want to go, damn man, like how long is this song? We should be like, damn, how long is this song? Like he's actually still in this, and it's dope. You know, like that's how we should feel. You know, and you can do that. That's a dope challenge to sort of try to take on, I think. All right, let me stop talking. We're gonna read off some of what you guys are saying. Thank you for the likes over here on TikTok, man. I do appreciate y'all patience. Happy holidays, by the way. Hope you guys are safe out here. And you know, what's the weather like for you guys each winter as things come? I know that some people get snow. Not everybody gets that though, man. It's crazy to forget or to like, there's so much about this world that is interesting. The fact that like it's nighttime for me, for some of you guys, your sun is up, y'all are eating breakfast right now, right? We have that. We have the aspect that you know, around the world the weather is also completely different. So some people it's raining right now, others it's completely snowing, others again super hot, sun is out. They're like, bro, I hate y'all. Why, oh why, and whatnot. You know, but that is dope. He said cold, snowing. We do not give you your number. We do not give you your number, but what I can say is be patient. We will continue to say that until we get to your record or whatnot. It's basically first come, first served on the show. Again, I try to go as fast as possible. The only thing that we could do is at some point go into 1 minute mode. That would mandatorily make us play all the remaining records in the free line for 1 minute, right? Unless you skip the line, of course. And then, you know, like that's the ultimate test of like how good is your record. You want to see what that feels like right now? Hold up.
1 minute mode has been activated as requested, Mr. Dorky, sir.
All right, watch this. We're gonna play the next record in the free line right now. We're gonna pretend that this is in 1 minute mode. Hold on, let me make sure that. All right, let's see, what is this? Give me a second, because I want to make sure. Did you resend? Because I feel like we played this one already. Let me see. No, wait, no yet. Hold on. Well, we'll do it. I think you sent it earlier, and then you still just sent it again for whatever. Hopefully, you made some changes this time. But let's see. You only have 1 minute on the clock. Either way, we're gonna put that up, and if anything. If we
Miami, bitch, she on me.
If we cut it earlier,
I ain't me, I be OG.
We have to play it for 1 minute.
She been fucking with me, she a OG. Hit him like a fucking stizzy, now he OG on game. My racks like a opera, I throw that shit to bird sing. That boy off a rocker, if he tryna push the jersey. But I bring that knocker, ain't no nigga hurt me. Yo bitch team was shopping, got my hoes in LV. Look, damn, come on. Got them dicks on standby, let a nigga try some. Boy, keep your head high, know the world got something for you. I ain't tryna die, not just yet, got some shit to show you. Come on, niggas on my team, boy. I'm like, fuck you mean? Do that show cha-ching, boy. Niggas on the internet, turn that to some cheese, boy. Then we could converse about some motherfucking green, boy. I got on my own.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, so see, that's about a minute, right? So here's what you guys will sort of notice about this, right? Within the 1 minute context, you basically know, just as a listener, whether or not you want to hear more by that time, or like the opposite aspect of that is if you're almost begging for it to end in that first minute, then you know how much work your record needs, basically, in terms of, you know, remaking something, doing a lot better of a job, you know, performance wise and stuff like that, right? So with this right here, I think, you know, again, coming from the last record, you get to see those examples of the different things that you may really want from artists. We just talked about it, right? The variation and trying to make sure that the artist has a little bit more confidence in what they're doing, what they're singing or whatnot, right? I feel like, you know, you're more or less in your comfort zone with what we're hearing. The timing more or less is not always, you know, on perfect or whatnot, but that is something that you guys, for whatever reason, you like doing it. I'm going to assume that there's a certain population or a certain amount of the population that like listening to this stuff as well. However, what I want you guys to do, we'll repeat this as many times as possible, I want you to push and challenge yourselves to be even better. If you're not basically trying to be better than your favorite artist in the same lane, then you're almost going backwards. Not, or I don't want to say like wasting space or whatnot, but you need to impress your favorite artists amongst you know, everybody or whatnot. And I always try to think about, you know, if I ever was in a situation where I just got in the elevator and then next to me is any of my top 10 and elevator stops, I have a chance to let them listen to some of my songs or some shit. You know what I mean? Like you think about, what are they going to think? What songs are you actually going to play? What are the versions of yourself that are the best? And how do you do that pretty much on every record so that there's no, you know, let's say like they're the ones having the conversation with you and then you end up telling them, yeah, I make music and stuff. And they say, oh, I bet, you know, what's your name? I'll look you up right now. And then you just tell them the name. They look you up. They hit play. You don't know what song is going to be. But imagine any song that you have done and something that you may now all of a sudden have a subconscious about, because you're like, oh, this ain't even my best one. And you're like, oh, no, go to you should play, like we should not have to do that, right? Matter of fact, name an artist right now, just off top, for you guys personally. What is an artist that you guys can think of that you know for a fact that if someone told you, you know, go to this artist and you just put shuffle, any song pops up and you automatically know that it's gonna be fire or whatnot? What genre, what artist, you know, might that be or whatnot? How many artists do you guys have in that kind of stable? Because I know a few, at least off mine, that like I know that they're gonna, you know, have something. You said might be 100. Let me see, just sent. That's what's up. Shout out to Nico. What up, dog? In the cusp, just sent. What up? Let me see. Was like, nah, no sir. What do you guys think? You guys got anybody? Who is that for y'all? You know what I mean? I'll tell y'all, like, I haven't heard a bad record from Jadakiss. I haven't heard a bad record from Mystical. I haven't heard a bad record from Paramore. I haven't heard a bad record from Tupac. I haven't heard a bad record. Let me think. Norman Sands. If I'm gonna go fairly new, you guys have bumped into him essentially a few times, you know what I'm saying, throughout social media. I'm sure you saw, you know what I'm saying, his posts or whatnot. Every time he hits it out the park with the production as well as the, you know, the bars and what he does. Coast Contra, I feel like, is very consistent with what they do. You know what I'm saying? You said Lil Tony. What up? Let me look over here. So for me, it's Samara CYN and so like that. That's what's up. Shout out to ALJ. Samara CYN. That is what's up. And he said sent you a skip too. Let me see. Let me go and see. All right, one song. It's a one song skip, and then we'll get right back to the free line. Give me a moment, y'all.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me. I love gold. I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be just because.
All right, this one is Keep Swinging. Keep swinging. Oh, you got me swinging. Shout out to everything Raphael Sadiq has been a part of, man. Like, that's all of the stuff Raphael Sadiq has been a part of has been classic R&B jams or whatnot. Go listen to some old. Keep swinging. Let's see what we got. Oops.
I would've died for you boys. Took the witness stand, I would've lied for you boys. Heaven ain't let you in, I would've fried with you boys. I went from daps and husbands, stepping outside with you boys. Now all my mags loaded up, I'm outside on you boys. Niggas ain't wanna feed us, now they treat us like we came from the same. No energy for 'em, preserving my strength to fight off these demons trying to drip me dry, bleeding me out, same way they bled. Be the ones claiming they love us, be the same ones that leave us. Moving backwards, they deceive us, so mischievous, spending their lives to learn to lead us into the fire. Properly seasoned beings under microscope, they document, manipulate our reason, wishing they could be as they don't see us. Pressure made my heart cold, I feel anemic, got me gasping, trying to catch up with my outnumbered, feeling defeated, still fighting me, must be tweaking. Every time I try to chill, the fight in me just keeps swinging. Keep swinging, keep swinging. All the pressure got me bossing up, conditioning the punches I'm bringing. I'm bringing. Why you stick to your opinion of the rooms you never been in? I'm singing. I'm singing.
That is production. Hold up, I gotta light my incense now.
Feeling blessed to be alive. I take the pressure running into my
Ain't just the size of the circle with the loyalty, the shit and keep it tight knit, closed off on the ops and the critics. Take the pressure on my shoulders, it breaks me to the limit. Love and loyalty's the motto and we on the same mission. I learned the hard way through the snakes and the gimmicks. They gon' smile in your face, but be praying on your pivot. I be moving with intent, every word got my spirit. If I say it, then I mean it. If I promise, then I live it. The pain up in the fuel, let the struggle all assisted. Ain't no shortcuts up in this. Every scar was a ticket from the mud to the vision. Keep my feet, but I'm lifted. Ain't never show my soul, keep my name up in the ditches. If you ain't up on the grind, then you're missing all the privilege. And we don't speak on moves, keep the playbook encrypted. The same team, the same dream, the code is all consistent. When the lights come on, only real ones in it. I keep swinging. All the pressure got me bossing up, conditioning the punches I'm bringing. I'm bringing. Why you stick to your opinion of the rooms you never been in? I'm singing. I'm singing. When I'm in public, people looking at me thinking I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. Feeling blessed to be alive. I take the pressure running into my seasons.
No matter how many 50 songs I'm gonna keep bringing. So my show with them keep doing the thing. That every artist in the chat. Like here's the last part of the song where it's got a little beat, so I'ma rap. Half of y'all know that the beat's about to fade out, but listen, I will keep rapping and shit, even though that I freaking know I'm gonna say something right now that it's played out. People listen, kicking me out of their house. Speaking, I know that. All right, let me go over here and hit this. I want to thank you for 3 minutes and 45 seconds of sound. Well, actually, no. Hold on. 3 minutes and 51.7, probably a little bit freaking more than that. You guys know me, right? It ain't no secret. I talk about song length on the show all the time. The reason why is because I want us to be able to look at this like a job, right? And I consider anything 2 minutes and below part-time job. Anything above that, so 3 minutes and more, that's near a full-time job kind of scenario, right? And if a label's job, like at the point where you get signed, that's basically you being able to say like, I get paid to do this, right? If that's what it is, then I would look at that, the work ethic that you have as an artist in that same way. If you're coming and just, you know, pushing out short record after short record, and like you're not really showing us your ability to make a full song or get in there and to do the right things to make things worth it. Features as well, right? They have the job to basically help extend the record without feeling like they're just there because they know you and are the homie and things like that. So it's always great when we have a good lengthy song that if it's the only record we get to hear from you guys, we get a good amount of artistry and, you know, kind of are interested to see and hear it more or whatnot. We had both straight raps as well as melodic parts, you know, on the record, so you got a little something for everybody. There's a good vibe. You already know I like this kind of production. When you see me lighting incense to your record, know that it means something. I have like a personal connection to certain kind of vibes or whatnot, right? My mom used to always clean the house when I was a kid and would listen to like Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, just certain kind of neo soul-esque or jazzy kind of vibes and light incense while she was doing so I always just had like that smell of incense, you know, kind of in the air when certain vibes were playing, and I always get to reminisce anytime you guys send something that more or less is within that kind of frame or whatnot. The other thing is there's a consistency of production sometimes that you'll pick where we could hear like a J. Cole, certain versions of Kendrick, you know, some of the artists we mentioned, and even an Andre 3 Stacks. Like we can imagine them on the song with you. A Chance the Rapper as well. You could also open up for those artists. I've always told you that. I want to thank you for your consistency throughout. You know, never stop. As hard as this gets for any of us, know that there's always gonna be a few different brick walls that arise that basically are tests to see if you really want whatever that thing is enough. Like literally, you'll be just as an artist through the actual artist situations, right? Or even producer. I've been through all of these situations where, you know, I make 50 beats back to back, then try to go back and listen to the beats that I just made and they're all corrupted, right? Or I make and put 300 beats on a CD, then my hard drive dies and I lose the CD or something like that. I go on stage as an artist, the beat skips, the mic starts messing up, you know what I mean? Those situations happen at different times throughout the journey of trying to be an artist and producer, but you get back up and you just keep doing it. Shoot, if Beyonce can basically perform and fall on stage, get back up like nothing happened and continue the freaking routine and everything, you know, like we can basically do that same thing. You just have to know how to be a professional about it, learn from any mistakes that happened, and figure out how to, you know, not allow those things to stop you or whatnot. But there will be people who tell you no almost 100 times, and then you get that 101 that says yes, right? The biggest artists that you guys look up to right now, they went through that same thing, and then eventually they had that one person who did believe in what they did, and they got to where they are. So I do believe that you guys have that same ability. Don't let anything or anyone stop you. Just use any information that you get from shows like mine to basically sharpen your skills and kind of see where your songs lie or whatnot. One of the best things is when you do have someone that has heard a lot of like when it comes to the new people, you're gonna get them too, so they're gonna let you know how they feel about the records. But also those who've heard many records from you, they know how far you've come to a certain extent. Like you get to see all of that in the same and we can basically vouch for a lot of different things. Let me go ahead and start reading out the chat so we can get back in. Hey yo, Jay say facts when you say yes sir, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, G. This is one of 2 tracks being finalized for my first 2026 drops. And you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be something, man. That's what's up, man. Listen, I gotta do a new album for next year as well, man. I meant to do one this year, but y'all know, man. Y'all know time is in the way. But that's why I'm glad I can still do features while I'm still trying to figure out what I want my next album to be. So get that in there. And then currently mixing in this song. And hold on, let me go back over here. Thank you for the likes, I appreciate that. Consistent. We almost at 20K, man. We almost at 20K, man. Hey. Let me see. Shout out to South, you know what I'm saying? It's called TWU. You know what I'm saying? And then what you're looking at, I see you had hopped over there to the TikTok side as well. So yeah, if y'all was wondering, that was what you're looking at on the TikTok side or whatnot. So you can give them a follow and essentially support from there as well. Make sure you guys promote yourselves when we play your records. We are back in the free line right now. Back in the line. I'm back up in the free line. Let's see. Just like McLovin. See what we got here.
Hey, want the secret to my record-breaking mattress sales?
Oh, it's AT&T 5G.
I do not want the secret to your, unless you gonna put my card to the show in your mattresses, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be careful if you don't know where you're going, because you might not get there.
PG Christ, nigga. We might hit the freaking.
It's a freestyle off the dome, bitch. I'ma drive around with my glizzy to his home, bitch. Accidentally swore my car into a fucking ditch. Gang kill, God save me, now I'm living it. Bitch, I'm living it. Pop a perky for the taste, bitch. I'm feeling it. After I feel that shit, pour my cup
Anyways, what do you guys think about that record right there? I was half and half, right? Because I felt like the beat, you know, was a little bit much, right? But I kind of liked it at the same time. I was like, there's something here. There's a certain energy that I do like, but the mix is kind of, you know, horrible. And then you have a certain energy to how you rap, but then it does have that aspect of being an actual kind of like freestyle. So you're just gonna say, you know, random stuff. I've told you guys about that a little bit, right? Like, if you freestyle your records, there's a whole different kind of structure that we kind of you know, go through in our minds. If you're sitting down and you're writing, there's no excuse for anything you say to be bad, because literally you have all the time in the world to think about every single line. There's no punching in needed either, because you have it all there. You know exactly where things are gonna come or whatnot. You know where the 8-bar point is. You know where the 16-bar, you know, point is, and you can basically make the patterns, you know, match up. You know, like what words you can rhyme with other ones, you know, and what play. It's just easier to do things in that way. I just think that certain people, they get a little bit lazy to an extent. They don't feel like waiting to take that time to actually learn the verse, or they've tried, you know, like I truly believe that some of you guys have tried. You've done the writing thing and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume somebody said you sound like you're reading your shit, you know, and it probably did, because it was probably what was happening as well. And you decided to just, you know, freestyle so you have a more like free feel. But I think that freestyling is worse than sounding like you're reading your stuff, because at least if you're reading it, you have a structure where the record is supposed to go. You just need to make what you're saying a lot more believable. When you are freestyling, again, things tend to be a little bit more disjointed. It won't feel like you're truly trying to say something. You're just trying to exist in the moment. But simply existing doesn't make us want to immediately have a record with you. In fact, if I was thinking of paying you for a feature, I probably would not want to, because I would assume that you would freestyle on whatever record I send you. Do you see what happens? Like, we don't want to feel like we're wasting our money on, you know, on certain artists if they're basically going to half-ass the situation. And we don't know whether or not that's going to be the case. Maybe it's the time you actually try to do something a little bit better, and that what we're hearing right here in this very specific song is just a, you know, a freestyle or whatnot. But I do hear a lot of artists in your genre and within this era that do tend to freestyle their stuff, and I just never feel like it makes a good record. Shoot, it barely, like, how often have you heard the like legit off top freestyles from artists on like radio stations and stuff like that, like be turned into audio? There's like very few, and the ones that have that are classics are often the ones where the artists, like, even though it's a freestyle, they still wrote it. And I think the key to even doing those is like, you gotta never spit that same verse anywhere else. The Game, you cannot white rose red ceiling, or red rose white ceiling, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he did that verse like almost everywhere he went, at concerts. Randomly some kid in the line, you know, asked him to freestyle. He did that same verse. He did it at a radio station. He pretty much did it at like a bunch of different places. And when you do that, you give people the thought that you don't have enough brain power to remember, you know, like quite a few verses. And, you know, I find it impressive, like battle rappers, as well as those that have gone and did things like, you know, 5 Fingers of Death, or, you know, I remember the first time we got to see Token. If any of you, everybody had a different experience with any artist, right? But with Token, I remember for him, it was the time he did like a 16-minute freestyle on Sway in the Morning, and you could tell like he came prepared, right? I'm telling you, I don't care if you write something, as long as you know it front, top to bottom, you get in there with the confidence, like it comes off so much better than to just like do or say anything, where sometimes you might not make sense or whatnot. And it is impressive every time to think about, like 16. Most people can probably only do like a 16 bars, maybe 24, give or take. To go for way longer than that, to basically take like 15, 24 bar verses and then to like learn that shit, you know that takes skill. It takes a certain kind of brain power, and that is something that I feel like we should take inspiration from. Even more, just the simplicity of the artists you guys know and love. That, like, I remember watching recently a interview where Daz and Corrupt basically were on, and they were kind of just asked to perform, you know, one of their songs, and then they just kind of threw on the beat. There was no backing vocals, and they were just like legit performing the song. And it means so much to just be able to see an artist do that, remind you about, you know, what it truly means to be an artist. We are not supposed to be leaning on a bunch of, you know, vocals and effects and all this extra stuff to basically pull the record together. We are the draw. So good job. Hold on, let me see where we are. Let's say Draco. You know what I'm saying? You said play me. You got to send your music to my email and wait patiently in the line. We got quite a few people waiting, and so we are trying to get them all played, and you could be in that line. Just make sure you send it to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. Let me see, 6,700 AJ. Which one of these songs do you want me to play? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter how many you have. We can only play one. Hi, my name is this you? This might be you. There's a song called Hi, My Name is Draco in here. Let's do that one. Let's let him introduce himself. Although the one that says TikTok seems interesting. Excuse me, sir. Let me see. Okay, throw this in.
You brand new, baby, little baby, you gorgeous. The way that I'm riding this shit is a foreign. Send me that text and I'm motherfucking gone. They used to be hoes, they always be hoeing. Call me a perk and I'm motherfucking geek up. Go on to work, I'ma need me a Rio. Nigga play down, we spinning the Draco. Mexican nigga, I'm dropping the peso. They used to be snitching, they up on the caseload. Drop me a diamond, nigga, it's case closed. Nigga play me, gon' give him a halo. Sipping that drink, that dirty, that Fago. Bitch told me what's your name, I said hi, my name is Draco. My name is Draco. You brand new, baby, little baby, you gorgeous. The way that I'm riding this shit is a foreign. Send me that text and I'm motherfucking gone. They used to be hoes, they always be hoeing. Call me a perk and I'm motherfucking geek up. Go on to work, I'ma need me a Rio. Nigga play down, we spinning the Draco. Mexican nigga, I'm dropping the peso. Niggas be snitching, they up on the case. Drop me a diamond, nigga, it's case closed. Nigga play me, gon' give him a halo. Sipping that drink, that dirty, that Fago. Bitch told me what's your name, I said hi, my name is Draco.
Said I blame Wayne? You blame Wayne and shit. Matter of fact, I ain't playing with this. Matter of fact, I'ma say this shit. Matter of fact, I'ma say this is something cool. Like, matter of fact, if it was like a pillow and bed, I would lay in it. Matter of fact, you know what? Like, every day it's cool. I don't know. That was really short. 1 minute and 7 seconds. What are we gonna do, right?
You brand new, baby, little baby, you gorgeous. When I'm running.
Okay, so I don't blame Wayne, right? Because Wayne, it wasn't necessarily a let me punch in every, line kind of artist or whatnot. But this is kind of, again, another one of those. And again, I will have the conversations as many times as I need to, because I feel like each artist individually, we always got to like re-educate and sort of like why you shouldn't do certain things. So in this case, right, you have, even if it's a short record, you have basically line for line situations where either you're not going to have any breath control or you're cutting yourself off, right? So when we think about you performing the song live, always test yourself. Listen to the words that you are saying and go, okay, let me just have the beat by itself, and then I'm going to try to perform exactly what I did right there or whatnot. You'll see how hard certain things are, because you're gonna be like, damn, I'm saying too much in this whole little section, and I'm not giving myself that breathing room. Often that's one of the biggest mistakes that I'll see when it comes to the punch-in style, or the de-benefits, the sort of the cons, if you will, when it comes to the live performance. If you don't have a hype man up there taking on that other line, because we do not want to hear, I don't care how many times you guys try to make it a thing, we do not like hearing your vocals in a live performance, like the vocals of the record. So some of you guys will literally, let me just bring the, and you may not know all the words or something like that. Don't do that, please. Have either a hype man, backup singers, like as much of a live situation as possible. That's what's really going to impress people. I don't care if like, you are gonna feel uncomfortable because maybe you're not gonna have auto-tune or whatever. Like, don't rely on stuff like that. If T-Pain is the king of the more melodic auto-tune genre, look to him for the ways to truly basically how to carry yourself basically as an artist. In his tiny desk, right, you get to see him sing with no auto-tune. You get to see him play the piano. He's a producer. He actually is like a true artist. And it was his, I think, tiny desk that really set everything off for all the rest of the tiny desk to become like that true thing or whatnot. Because you're like, damn, like this, it means something to just be in this intimate setting and for people to really see the raw talent of what you truly have. So if you are able to take this with a live band and then be able to do something like that, that will be the most impressive version of the record. But I want to try to stop you guys from punching in so much, just so you stop running into certain problems. And breath control is very important. That means like, how much can you actually say before you end up having to say, stop, hold on, let me breathe in right quick, and then come back with the rest. Like, we should not be running into a lot of those scenarios. And there are times when I didn't think about that, and when I was even trying to remotely do certain verses, I had to take in like one of the longest deep breaths right before I started the verse, just to make sure I hit the right points or whatnot. And if there's so much work involved with having to do certain things like that, like we have to ease back in certain areas, figure out like where is that place to adjust, and go from there. Punching in just gives us too much freedom to kind of do whatever, but whatever is not the best thing for for performance and stuff. And then there is the short aspect of the record, right? And I always say, only if you're short. No, if you're boring, repetitive, and not saying nothing, if that's what you think you are and that your record is, by all means, keep it short. However, if you hear what I'm saying now and you can use that as motivation to truly test yourself and make sure that you're doing something, you know, even more impressive. Always try to aim to impress your favorite artists amongst, you know, the many, and vice versa. Hold on, let me jump over here. And he said they not Silk the Shocker and shit like that, man. Shout out to Silk. Shaka! All my niggas around me. Got it. What was Silk the Shocker's best verse, y'all think? What? If y'all even know, what do you feel like is his best verse? He has had some decent ones. You know, some of you guys will probably think otherwise or whatnot. But I think I was a true No Limit fan through and through. I loved everybody from, you know, the camp. It was in an era where every artist still had to have a certain amount of originality. They had to have their own voice, their own style. The camps and different labels had something that was cohesive between all the artists, but you could still tell who was who in all the camps. There was no like, oh, he sounds exactly like him, and vice versa. So we appreciated the all-star nature of the records that, like, some of them were smart enough to do and have everybody on. Mystical, man, was still by far my favorite. And I feel like, man, he is something else. I do hope that eventually he gets out so he can continue making music, you know, today or whatnot, because he's definitely missing in the game just as much as Andre 3 Stacks or whatnot. We still haven't really got an Andre 3 Stacks sort of record. Hold on, let me see where we're at. Okay, I think you had already sent this one. Yeah, you did. Okay. All right, Boosie Nation, you're finally here. All right, you said Dope Boy. Boost, like, again, I'm still trying to make sure that I'm pronouncing it right, because I think most people are gonna see your name and then think Boosie, although it's not. It doesn't have the I like Boosie. Said it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault.
Never mind, I don't want nothing to do with you. Clear my mind, cause I know I didn't did it with you. Every time, and you know I ain't messing with you. The streets go insane. You don't know what's going on in my brain. Had to get money, don't give fuck about fame. You wanted change, so now you got in change. Got insane. I'm on my start, and you want me to stop. Baby, this different. I know I'm a star. You was with me from the beginning, and now I'm on top. I know you wanna see me down and drop. It's the same me. How you can't see that it's the same me? Calling all my brothers just to save me. When you could do that on the same beat. You know that I'm different. Can't fuck with these niggas, you pretending. Half of these niggas you fuck with real renting. Having bad dreams cause you know that you finish. But a nigga like me, can't find a nigga like me. Wanna go bad messy, fucking on him, thinking about me. I'm saying I'm tired of the bullshit, I'm tired of you playing in my face every day for a bag, wishing for the things that you ask. Baby, you done fucked up, I'm doing to the end. Trap out, I'm him, I'm getting no fuck about no bitch. You done broke my heart, but I'm used to that shit. Tryna see my fall, I'm as big as it gets. Rapping for my boy that don't beat off that fat. Would've walked on glass for you, would've gave my last for you. Try to put that doja on ya. Baby, you know I adore ya. I'm on a mission, I don't need you to check. Whoa, I get way too attached. Whoa, I'm just tryna get past. Nobody love me, so I'ma keep the money as a friend. Hopping up in my head, I'm tryna see if this ends. Baby, I was deep in them guts, I still win. You and your friend ain't got shit on my bands. I make a 40, a bitch with no stain. I'm going through emotions again. Thought it was over, I'm back with the plan. sus. I'm off the zen, I'm just tweaking on love. Have you thinking that I really fell off? How you going against me? Now you got me riding in the backseat, looking at stars and things. I don't even know how to think. Riding presidential, swerving through lanes. I know you wanna come back to it, G. I can't do that, screw you. Now you wanna come back with the team. We could just lose. You know I see you, see you. You know I see you, see you. You know I see you, see you. You know I see you, see you.
All right. All right, so I appreciate the overall energy with this. Also, the fact that it's 3 minutes and 5 seconds. You guys know we ain't got to go through the aspect of time again. But in case there's somebody new in the building, we always talk about song length in the way of like if you were clocking in to being an artist, right? Let's say if every time you went into the studio or stepped on a stage, that is you clocking in to work. So the amount of time spent on that stage or in the studio, you get paid. The engineer, the producer, whoever is a part of the record, let's say if you guys got paid for it, 3 minutes is full shift, at least in terms of a full song. That's the way that I look at it. And I truly do wish that there was a way to move things to, like, what do we need to freaking do? What do we need to do to make this thing as you know, as being an artist, like, truly become a job that we can apply to, have you know, somewhat of an artist kind of, you know, card or ID or something like that. And then when you are going to, you know, studios or doing anything just as an artist, you know, really just being compensated, and everyone, right? Because there's always like a one-sided situation, right? Artist pays the engineer gets paid, you know, producer if they're lucky, and then, you know, other band members if we're lucky enough to be able to bring them in. I feel like there's a way where the entire music community is and can be pushed and promoted. So if you bring in like a Spanish guitar player or something, you know, to replace the sampled aspect of it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you get a bonus for doing that, and they get another bonus, you know, as well for showing up to actually be a part of that record. I feel like there is a way, but I don't know where that needs to happen. But the fact that teachers can get paid, doctors, you know, you name it, there's a job for almost everything on this planet, and someone who's figured out how to make a good infrastructure for it. And these days it always seems like, well, you're not really on the job until the label signs you, and then you're basically, you know, paid by them, and you know, at the same time you're working for them to pay back everything they spend on you. So it's not even the best deal when that happens. Then outside of that, you're like self-employed, right? You're basically trying to make your own income via the sales of the songs and merch and stuff. Anyways, back to the record itself. More melodic kind of situation. You had certain energy there. You did switch it up on certain times. You did stay more or less in some of the same areas, you know, melodically, but the flow did start to switch up. And, you know, as I say, that's one of the aspects that we do look for. It's just like, you know, you should feel or be testing yourself for different sections of the record. What kind of flow can I do? How can I you know, bring more or less energy, you know, in certain things, and, you know, allow people to feel things in a different way. Hold on, let me close that right there. Come back over here. There's a lot of people. You said that's the first song you made and stuff like that? How many have you made more since then, or literally that is the very first song you made and now you're gonna go in and make some more after that? What is the gist, bro? What is the gist? And like, it's gonna be interesting to see the journey as it unfolds and you basically come into yourself. I feel like nobody is truly themselves when they first start off. Like, you eventually hit the point where you know exactly what beats to choose for yourself, so you have your signature sound. You know how, like, more or less, you may search for a tight beat or something like that, right? So you're already in a section of more or less catching influence, maybe sounding similar to a certain, you know, artist or sound and things like that. And so while you're in someone else's tight beat sort of phase and moment, there's still that aspect of, but like, what's your type beat? What are the type of beats that you will eventually be synonymous with? So if someone's trying to make beats for you, that they would basically go in that certain direction. And like, that's the journey right there, finding out what are the right beats for me, what are the ones that give me that stank face, that truly bring out the best amount of creativity. If there's any recommendations that I could give you, it's to and then the feature is a known underground artist and stuff like that. Remix songs that you know, but in different ways from other artists, right? Test yourself to make them even better than kind of what the original is in certain ways, and just see what they do there. We're gonna go ahead and hop back in the free line once again, and all that good stuff. I'll reproceed, forgive you what you. I'll reproceed, forgive you what you.
You are now listening to a Jay Garza production.
Are we now? Oh, this is the beat. Oh, this is a beat. This is a beat. I said, man, like, this is a beat. Oh, this is a beat. Oh, this a beat. Oh, this a beat, my man. Oh, this a beat. Oh, this a beat. Oh, this a beat, my man. Oh, this a beat, and like, has it started basically already and shit? Has it started already? Like, I don't even know if I'm getting a machete, and all of y'all knows that I don't know what the hell I'm about to do, but you know I'm running away from Jason and Freddy, and all of y'all know that there's a lot of time where I am over here taking the Kodak. Y'all don't even know what to do, but you know what? There's a lot of time where I'm getting on your track and I'm so whack. So Prozac isn't something that I can take, but I'm getting this shit. You know what? I'm up in the kitchen. Sometimes you know what, you're fucking up kidding, which is weird. Why would you do that? All of the people, they tell me to move back. People are like, Dorky, you spit the smooth raps. I'm like, I don't even know if you knew that. I would have had tried it. There's a lot of time I go on an 8 diet. Oh, an 8 diet. No, I can't sign it. No, but the make bite it. I said nothing. I don't know what I just said. And sometimes the things that come out of my head, I know that I am so tired. I want to go and I end the bed. You gotta get all of the me shit. You know what? You sending your song on my email, then I am going to listen. I don't know what you gonna give this. Sometimes you all on my shit list, and I don't even know if my dick your chick gripped it. And her lipstick was just sitting there, but I was like, I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Yeah. gotta drop the fire. You know what, my nigga, I'm not Mariah. I can't just sing, I don't know what the hell's happening. You know what, on the floor, the sky's up, and I don't even know what the heck I'm about to say. You know what, you are not disguised as a freaking guy that'll tell you, do you know what, I'm all on the ground, but I'm also high up. So why the fuck am I gonna tell y'all that I don't know why, but I am like a dude that tell you that I am a, I don't know. I try it, a lot of y'all are dying. Y'all know that I am me, and I don't know what's inside of my mind when I can try the fact that I am even rhyming. Ooh. I always love that sound, by the way. The kind of spooky trap. Yo. It don't matter if it's Halloween. Yeah, I'm black and I like collard greens. I know that there's a lot of things that all of y'all have seen. Like, I don't know where to rhyme with it. But what do y'all think about that? That was a beat produced by Jay Garza. At least called it. At least you called it that. I liked the overall production. Nothing that I would change about it so far. Like, it feels like a decent trap centric beat. Like, if we're in our, you know, sort of tight beat areas and stuff like that, if someone's looking for just trap type beat or whatnot, that fits the overall mode. What I will tell you is, you know, I appreciate that you named your beat in the trap, right? Certain people, you know, when you get into like, let me just name it whatever, like so and so type beat, I feel like that's the moment some of you lose your identity, right? Because immediately the artist goes into that artist's mindset. They try to sound like them. They get so much influence from whoever that artist might be, instead of really trying to get into their own. So when you just name it, like, look, this is the genre, we'll at least put it like that. Even more, when you have your own name for the beat, you're reminding us that the producer, to an extent, is an artist as well, which then reminds me to remind you not to shy away from maybe hopping on your own beats, like chorus wise, right? Think about Pharrell, maybe a Timberland. I'm trying to think of some of the producers that have basically gotten on the beats with the artists or whatnot. But Pharrell is like a main one that you guys will know, right? When it comes to like Neptune's and Pharrell's, you know, beats and production. I feel like those producers, well, Swiss Beats has done it as well, but those producers are smart because, you know, you are a brand as well. People need to know your specific sound, what you you know, look like at times and stuff like that, so that they can really think about getting something authentically from you. Once again, if we're in a type beat era and the moment, like, it doesn't get any more in your face than Timberland doesn't make type beats. Swiss Beats doesn't make type beats. Kanye doesn't make type beats. Name a producer that you know their sound and think about why that is. And okay, how can we get into, you know, a sound that is specifically us? I would also think of potentially a tag, like a beat tag that is approachable, something catchy, and a good signature that we will feel like it's not a insert your producer name here, right? It's not your beat without that tag. Like Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? Like I need that tag if I'm gonna get a beat from Alchemist, because that's the stamp, at least for me. Same thing with Just Blaze. You know, you guys may know certain producers out there that will have them. And yes, Timberland might not have one. Pharrell doesn't necessarily have a tag. You know, not everyone needs one, but I feel like for independent producers, it's a little bit harder for us to get our our identities out there. And if we're not focusing on very specific sounds that like not everybody else is using, we have to have that middle ground. But that's also why I suggest you get on your records as well. Make a chorus for it that will basically inspire the artist. You know, like it's one of the best things you guys could ever do, because literally think about it, right? If you just have the beat, the artist is free to do whatever they want, that's fine, but they may not have the best ideas, right? If you have a really good idea, you know, not only will your chorus stay on the beat, but it'll inspire what the artist may rap about, what they talk about. And I think there's something invigorating like about knowing everyone who hops on it has to basically, you know, at least feed into what we have created in that way. You know, it's almost like when you put out a challenge, right? Like, can you make a record to this specific thing? And you know, what does everybody do? And it's fun to see what they'll put out. But that is one of the best things that you can do. And often, you know, we've come across some of the producers like Andy Domino. I think everybody somehow mispronounces his name, but you guys know, right? He is of a few different producers that may have cut deals with like bigger artists at times to like add their feature to their beat, and then kind of allow independent artists to, you know, acquire those and make a song with it, put it out. The downfall in those situations, or like the con that I basically eventually saw, was that, like, you know, those artists don't know who they are getting on songs with. So like if an independent artist such as myself gets on there with a Jadakiss thing, Jadakiss still has no idea he's on the record with me, and so it doesn't make me feel as cool. And they're like other artists who can basically buy the same feature, right? So in those situations, it's not necessarily a good look if everybody has the same thing, and then when that artist is interviewed about the song, they have no idea who you are. Like, that's all going to be a bad look. And you want to be able to have a conversation at least with that artist, and to talk to them about the record. What if we wanted to do a music video to it? But anyways, the reason why I even mentioned those situations were because I feel like even with those, I would rather have it be the other way around. Like, if basically you have a connection with that bigger artist, if I'm gonna pay for anything, why not me make my own record and send that to you to give to them to then make a song with? Because then you get that same feeling of like they had to get inspired by my record and make a verse for that, as opposed to me doing it the other way around. At least doing it that way, you get to have this feeling of, I know for a fact they heard my shit, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to do their, you know, verse. You know, give y'all thoughts though. Hold on, let me look in the thing. Let me go. 2-minute song, 10-minute speech, man. Listen, you know how I am, man. I give y'all money's worth on this show for free, because that was not a skip. So, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen, you can go to a show who's gonna like listen to your song and then immediately go to the next one and not saying it was cool. That's it. That's what some shows will give you, and they barely will talk. For me, I kind of am completely the opposite. I want to get as much information out as possible. If your song starts a conversation, you know, like, so be it. Like, you inspired that from your song alone, and it makes me kind of go into all this information that I know just certain artists need to know. We can, you know, give something out. Let me see what we got real quick. We're gonna jump back into Freeline in just a moment, y'all. Let's see. Okay, that's not real. Let's jump back in the free. We should have Magic Matt, but I think you didn't actually send. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. The first one you sent, I guess it didn't send, but you resent it. Good thing you did that.
I'm gone.
Who hurt y'all, by the way, man? We got a lot of melodic artists this gen. Who hurt you?
But they catch up my thoughts, getting backed up, and I'm sorry. I'm falling. I'm gone. Don't wanna let it out. I'm holding on strong. It's getting scary now, and I'm sorry. So I'm falling. Oh, I party. Call an exorcist. I swear they won't leave me alone. They're coming back again. So in my head is where I roam. Here we go again. Said I was done with this. I'm tossing and turning. It's cold, but I'm burning. It's light, but the darkness I see is absorbed. Locked away in a dream with the key in the ocean. And I'ma drown in it if I don't find a way over. Out of luck again. No 4-leaf clover. I'm rolling up again, but it won't work. No, I won't invite him in, but the devil's at my door. If I couldn't take the pain away with a few vices, nothing left to break makes him think I'd give in. He said, I see you living life while you're lifeless. Every day's the same, trying to find your confidence. But they catch up my thoughts, getting backed up, and I'm sorry. I'm falling. I'm gone. Don't wanna
like the
let it out. I'm holding on strong. It's getting scary now, and I'm sorry. So I'm falling. Oh, under attack, calling for backup. Ran out of gas, on to the next drug. Call up the old plug, bring out the blue one. I ain't wanna do it, I need something to subdue. I might turn to King Julian, cause I'd like to move on. I'm talking about these voices, damn it, I cannot mute them. They're giving me these choices and I'm getting confused on. Use and abuse on. Maybe I'll lose or maybe I'll lose. I'll grab the noose. I'm tired of being a nuisance, that's just what I'm used to. They look at me like, oh shit, what has gotten into you? And I don't even know, guess I got a few screws loose. I'm falling. And I'm sorry. I'm falling. But they catch up my thoughts, getting backed up, and I'm sorry. I'm falling. I'm gone. Don't wanna let it out. I'm holding on strong. It's getting scary now. And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Falling.
We fell at the end. What the fuck? All right, so I appreciate that right there. You know what I'm saying? More melodic kind of situation or whatnot. Again, I think you guys know what type of record we're getting within the influence, the sound, the subgenre essentially. But I think he did a good job melodically. The quality was decent. And it does feel like a record that we would hear out there. Anytime we come across, of course, any record that does have an acoustic guitar in it, even though we know that it's an instrumental, it's a beat, right? You know, I will simply remind you guys and try to inspire you, hopefully having situations where you learn the guitar or have somebody else play the guitar so you can basically perform this song with even just that simplicity. Imagine just you, a guitar, anywhere on the spot, just kind of like singing that song. You can change the tempo, you can do whatever as long as you know how to play it. And I can see that version of it as well. I do have the record, right? So if I wanted to slow it down to give you the like how it would maybe sound, try to imagine it without, like, I'd have to do other things to like take out certain aspects specifically of the record, right, to make it a little bit more palatable. But imagine it without the drums. Imagine just a guitar and him singing it a little bit slower. My dog, getting back up, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm falling. But you have to be able to, like, the drums are too prominent in this or whatnot, so it's harder to get it. But those are the kind of freedoms that you can take if you do allow other instruments to enter the fray in a live performance. And if you're doing a tiny desk or something like that, you can turn anything into a, you know, a punk rock version or a heavy metal kind of version or anything, quite literally. I can also hear maybe a guitar solo though, potentially come in on this record at some point. Also, surprisingly, this is the craziest part of this record right now. This one was 4 minutes and 28 seconds. I did not feel that at all. Like, at no point did my mind go, damn, this song is about 4 minutes or something like that. Like, I just appreciated the vibe all the way freaking through and whatnot. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. As long as you do the actual job, if it feels like, you know, you have a guide to what you want to do with the record that we're hearing, and you're doing the right job, like, we are going to follow you to the end of the earth within that song. And, you know, we're here to experience your music. You're there to entertain while also telling your story, getting us into the vibe or feeling that you know you're going through when you're making the record, right? So just be consistent with that. Next up, appreciate the likes over on the TikTok side. I see y'all. We have Trey 8 Trig with Choices.
Life is all about choices.
Is this real or AI?
Listen, little nigga, wanna be the man? You wanna get that money as fast as you can? Think you invincible with that gun in your hand?
Life is all about choices.
Listen to me, boy. Pull up your pants. It's the jungle out there, shorty, and you don't stand a chance. Think a nigga
like
care
it's
what
half
kind of
and half.
signs you throwing with your hands? I know real G's with 10 left and 15 men. That'll kill for a piece of freedom.
That sound like Kid
Keep it
Leroy.
real, what you wanna be him?
What do you think, it's a remix?
Streets and rules to the game. The people hold court and put a bond on your brain. Homie, you can lose your life if you lose a pack. We'll have to play the block all night and bring it all back. Shit ain't a game, so don't take it like that. Cause you can love this life, but it won't love you right back. Damn.
Life is all about choices.
Life is all about choices.
Life is all about choices.
Life is all about freaking choices, and I always said never wanna like hear some voices, and I always get a joystick, and I also wonder if you would enjoy this. And sometimes freaking people annoying, and I also like get an egg and then boil it. Freaking I will like see a whole movie first and then spoil it for all of y'all who haven't seen it yet. And there's a lot of y'all who know that I ain't never been regretting anything on Tina's dress. I don't know. Life is all about choices. Alright, so I was trying to figure out like what we had going on there, right? It felt like within, like, the verses were real, but aspects of the beat maybe are, you know, AI potentially. The mix still needs work when it comes to like the main vocals, not the beat, but like the artist that we are hearing. You know, hopefully you're able to get like a better mic or recording within. I feel like there is some potential within here. there maybe, give or take, is some aspect of creativity with the sample there, right? If it is you know, AI, and you know, I do like to see potentially more actual creative aspects where, you know, like I don't necessarily mind when you guys use things and then turn them into samples and then kind of, you know, go from there or whatnot, right? It's mainly for like everybody who has a problem when there is absolutely no true work done outside of just the idea. If it's just prompting, let me type here, let me type the idea for the record, and then it spits out, and then you try to say like, oh, I made this, I produced it. Like, you can't say those things, because in most cases, unless you truly think about the melody, the drums, the placement of a lot of things outside of, in certain cases, like the lyrics, you know, like we want to be able to properly give props where they are due in the right situation. So I always feel like there's more to be done or whatnot. What did you guys think about that? I think there was potential, needs a better overall recording and mix, and then, you know, should be able to go from there. We are heading back into the free line. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, hold on. Let's see what we do after this. Also, we should be back tomorrow morning. What up, Tricks?
Little jet from the west on the coast of Weed Road. Get into a mix, the fight over film show. He got rolled up, the carbon pole. Why you always rapping fast X home in the rewind? They're twice the substance that they slow. You insects ain't stopping my weed. These buds continue to grow. Some souls have me thinking why I try though. Then I remember I don't think a lot, I'm go. That's nothing. They tell the youngin' he buzzing. Came up from the dust when I really was thumping. Got the power on, got sacked in like I just called my plug and took it to grow confidence. Now the peasant, he a veteran. And the charming with a smile, man, I pulled up in a Letterman. Gold ring, man, a pink ring, sparkle when he met a man. Working the pussy tells her to let him in. Go damn, hell, but it didn't never. The bad guy like Katrina when I met her. And seen her in Louisiana. Moment the eyes God had to meet her. She wants a real man. But then when I went in and out of, I was like, damn, disappearing like John Cena. When the rain is pouring and I'm up at 4 in the morning. Girlfriend snoring.
Starting to like your beat selection a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a good moment, no lie. I ain't got a cap. Sometimes get inside my mind, that's a fact. She's there when the crowd wants to die, that's a fact. Build me up from the hopeless, so maybe just these bitches love to dig, they a badger. Always with the chatter, jump on a cock like a ladder, like a lemur over here holding my laughter. Used to whip, the industry was my master. Now I don't see it, I go faster. The strategy, bliss, keep the ball at my foot, I'm a diva. I want all my chords with backers, you know I'm a leader. Give me 25 if I get 25, that's 50 cents for your bitches if you want it back. We'll be taking these fake rap bitches, then screen pick me and leave them sleeping.
I think I've seen you rap bad before.
That's some semicolons, cause send me to your colon is golden gun or the truck, oh bro, man, I hate a bro, if you have broke to me, then you keep throwing the most fuck, keep grinding, I don't know a thing that you call look, but I do know silence, I show up, rap, because I go, and I chose violence, never gave up, came for the cold streets, now I want them more sheets on the nicest, till I got the crowd saying sheets, he, like what I feel during the night sleep, just try it. When the rain is pouring, and I'm up at 4 in the morning.
See, I sent to my email, ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
That's a good moment. Yeah, it's a good moment. No lie, I ain't got a cap. Sometimes get inside my mind, that's a fact. She's there when the crowd wants to die, that's a fact. Build me up when the hopeless. No lie, I ain't got a cap. Sometimes
to the production on this.
So maybe just no lie. I ain't gotta care. Sometimes getting some of mom, that's a fact. She's there when the crowd wants to die, that's a fact. Build me up from the hopeless. So maybe just.
It's a dark rap they've been missing. Some melodies with the brain having parts missing. They want me present for Christmas. They thought Santa was coming, but it was Krampus crashing with a bass hitting. Drums kicking, I leave a reindeer's carcass. Goddamn, it's blitzing. I think they hid, but this the part they've been missing. I couldn't fucking care less. The way to being famous is to make yourself care less. Hear that again. Care less and less about success until failures are nothing to convince you to stop. When failing is nothing that can drop you, your obstacles become nothing for your ass to conquer. So fuck all the odds, tell them come on, you ain't nothing for me. You could suck on my two balls. I've been not normal since I could learn to go walk. And fuck all the talk, homie, I've never been on pause. Just keep it pushing, keep it how we keep it cooking. All the coast, X out, you know the flow is like Brooklyn. When the rain is pouring, and I'm up at 4 in the morning. Girlfriend snoring, and that's a good moment. Yeah, it's a good moment. No lie, I ain't got a cap. Sometimes
it's Tony.
That's a fact. She's there when the crowd wants to die. That's a fact. Build
what
me
up?
up from the hopeless. So maybe just.
Gotta send it. There's a lot of people who know that they just gotta pretend that they are freaking go around and people don't even know what they are gonna do. But half of y'all artists, y'all know the sound. And when it comes to like ever putting y'all down, I don't even wanna do it. Never like wanting to clown you. Freaking people that telling me freaking. I know that. Now listen, I do love this beat though, man. Like you got in there, and I'm gonna say. Shout out to Explicit. With you, I feel like you're an artist who's willing to experiment with different production almost like every time. Like you aren't predictable. I don't feel like, you are a specific like, kind of tight beat artist, just yet. There's some who are, more universal and can hop on, many things, and then there are some that are just like, nah, what a insert whatever artist kind of beat would go there. But I like you on stuff like this, right? It's more vibey. We start to think about the experimental nature of how you rap. You get in there with just more of a, I don't know, it just feels like you had more of a love for something like that right there. I'm curious on what album that would come from as well. And, what do you guys think about that? Overall, the full record, if I let it go, will basically be somewhere around 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
I don't give a fuck about a hating ass bitch on my mother. On my mother. Keep hating me, you bitch ass motherfuckers. Keep hating me, you bitch ass motherfuckers. It's just gonna keep on adding fuel to the fire. I ain't much of a lie, no hit the choir.
It don't matter where you go, but I can't rap. Everybody knows that I don't even know what the hell I'm about to do, but man, I'm whack, so I don't even know what the hell I'm about to do. But you know what I am, a dude that will tell you my Nintendo. Would've worked, but tried to use it, but then the shit is broke. Alright, man. Get in there and do your overall thing or whatnot. I'm trying to figure out what we are going to do, right? Because part of me wants to head on out, come back on tomorrow, and then the other half wants to use the end of the show to maybe play some games before I roll out or something like that. But I don't know if I want to, like, shoot, what game do I even want to try that way? You know what? Let me see if, because I've been meaning to continue high on life or whatnot. But then also, I haven't been able to, and then there's Visage. What do I want to do? Well, what do I want? And then but then for TikTok, they won't be able to see me. So what I will do, I'll probably have to re-go live on TikTok Studio. That way they can actually see. And then spurt. Let me see if my songs are gonna be played or whatnot. I could have sworn that we had ran it. Let me see real quick. I remember coming across. Did we click into? Yeah, because I had said now playing. Remember? Let me see what happened. Let me go into there and see if I can remember. It's the ice cream one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let me try to remember it.
I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. She cream right up in the fetus. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. She cream right up in the fetus.
When niggas not making that green, all these niggas act vegan. I don't really believe it. All the animosity seeking. Over the weed to be vegan. They can get over my penis.
You know what these niggas be talking about? All the be running them out. All the be showing the routes, all the amount.
Inside of my bank account. She on my dick and she hit that bounce.
I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. She cream right up in the fetus. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. She cream right up in the fetus.
Bitch, I identify as fucking.
I mean, if you wanna watch, I keep.
Nigga, yeah, you better move. I'm on my groom. Me, I'm running boom. You a black.
I keep it
different. Hit him up. I'm like kung fu. I'm spending about 50 racks on my shoe. Okay, that shit, cause you know that you lose. Not on the beat like a cruise. Pull out my news. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. She cream right up in the fetus. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. I got a bitch that cream it. She cream right up in the fetus.
Gotta ditch that clean sometimes. I just really wanna get that green. There's a lot of time when I don't know what they had to do, cause he's freaking cool, but then she will get that mean in the oh come on man, you showing it for beers. That's I would have hopped on that. Very playful. I like the overall, energy of the beat. You guys have certain songs that are at times like, hit or miss, right? We have a comment in the chat that was like, this ain't it, twin. But I didn't necessarily mind that one. You know what I mean? It always depends on like what each individual like wants from a certain record or whatnot. I feel like if it did have more record to it, you guys know me, man. You give yourself more times in a freaking more time in a song, you can impress a little bit more, right? But if you give yourself less time, there's only so much that you can do within a song to really show people what you're capable of. So, just essentially try your best. We won't be able to please everybody, but also I wouldn't have minded if that was a cipher. That way you get a multitude of styles and artists within there, and you kind of get to see basically what is done in that area. Now, what do you say? Apologies, gifting. By the way. All right. So, as I said, for the TikTok side, I may come back with TikTok Studio for you guys in a bit. I'm gonna switch over to gaming mode for YouTube. We'll see what's up, man. Let me see how well this works on my OBS or whatnot. So, main review show aspect probably ends right now, but let me see. Can we go? Yeah, main review show ends right now, but I'm gonna just test out some games right quick, right? What I want to know is what can I stream without the stream itself freaking out or the game freaking out in terms of like directly from my PC? I have PS5 and Switch and all that, and I have VR as well, but I want to see which things actually work the best and what I can do. So I'm gonna use this time to do that. Whether you guys freaking want to stay or not is up to you. Like, I'm even debating about turning the screen around on our TikTok side just so I guess they'll just see the gaming screen. But let me see. Should I close my browser? Then again, what was I? Oh yeah, I already had pressed it. So the first thing that I want to see is High on Life, right? Love this game. Can't wait till part 2 comes out. I wanted to refresh and see what is up. Hold on, where's my gaming mode? Is it at the top? I had put it somewhere. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let me see if it's closer to the bottom. No. You are not there. Alright, here, let's go over here. Also, since when did it take this long for it to load, man? Like, okay. We'll wait. But see, those are some of the problems I run into with certain things. All of a sudden, when I'm streaming at the same damn time, it'll just be like, nah, I'm good. Good looking, though. I appreciate you. Shut you. Let me see. It's the TikTok IG view. Let me see, main. I can't believe my. So yeah, if it's not up here, it has to be down below. Okay, one more time, man. I ain't about to be here for 2 hours. 2 hours straight. All right. Here, let me put this on while I'm doing this, cause what the freak? It's bad enough the game ain't even. Though I'm almost scared to restart it, and the fear that I'll have to do this all over again. It does say it's not responding, but let me try one more time. Okay, well that's doing its thing. I'm trying to find my. I think I found it. Bam, sucker. That's not the right one, but we'll. Nope, that is definitely not the right one. I have specifically. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, game works. And let's turn that off. Okay, that's not necessarily the one that I'm looking for either. But I'm looking for it and I need to see. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but it be. Hold on. Gotta fix a few things because people are cool, but okay, what is that? This is not the screen that I wanna try to go on. All of y'all freaking know that I'm oh so gone. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but all of y'all wanna. What is this? Okay, let me try something. I'm gonna go to my main. And I believe I should have a title. No, not that, not that. Coin time, be right back. I'm just mad that things have seemed to disappear. Whatever, man. Let me just start the game. Continue where we left off or whatnot. Taking too long.
Excuse me, mister. You just say
I did. Did you like it or definitely fix your overlay, you know what I'm saying, screen, you know what I'm saying, easy shorts, yada yada yada. Well, I can still make the shorts pretty easily or whatnot. Like basically I'll have this TV on the bottom of me and then this section where my camera is, like, you know, above or whatnot. And then if I want to basically, you know, move over here or something like that, like I can still have the thing playing. But I still need to fix this screen. You see how it like doubles over on the side? Like for whatever reason, still I've been taking that time to fix that section, so I still gotta do that. Okay, here is the moment of truth. I gotta make sure that this is gonna run properly. It's already glitching out. It's glitching out. Hold on. A little bit smoother. No. Calm down. Also, my graphics seem hella lowered right now. I look like a person and shit. All right, so first, I know there's a few things I should be closing anyway, so. All right, let's take this and hold on, come back. Nope, I need to fix this section. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of time, y'all. Just so I can finally nip this in the butt. I have to fix the video aspect of my thing. And I will, again, TikTok, I'll come back for you guys in a bit. Make sure y'all follow. Cause they be tripping. They're the only platform that openly is like, all right, man, we ain't gonna show your stuff to other people because y'all on other platforms too. And like, listen, all of y'all are getting promoted on all the other platforms, and so why wouldn't you embrace that aspect? Here, bring this sound back. Bring this sound back. All right, where is this screen? Let me see if I can. This won't let me look at what the source is right now, probably because I'm live on it. But I don't want to have to manually go through these things, man. You tripping? Fine. It is what it is, man. We gotta go through all my damn scenes just to find this other one so I can fix this. But let's see. Okay.
Autobots!
Nope, not that. Not that. I want to see what I need to delete anyways as well. That's the main view. Boring, repetitive, and ain't saying nothing. This one usually is reserved for the TikTok side, but we still need stuff there.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning.
Some of these I do need to. Wait, which one is this? I think I found it. I think I found it. Okay, so this. See, I can delete this right here. And then now. We actually have. Okay, I have to make sure that we are good. All right, now. I think when I click on this. Yeah, so I'm finally cool there. Let me make sure we're good on this side as well. Yeah, we're good over there. And there. All right, now. So check this. I do have that Dorky Gaming. If we even wanted to play like this. Hold on. Nope, that's that. But that's what I was looking for over here, man. That's what I was looking for over here. Oh well, let's use that. Let's use that. No, you know what? Nope, because I need to change the name of the game. That's the name of the game. High on. I forgot what this is called. If it's high on life or high off life. Dang it. High on life. I think it's high off, but whatever. All right. So what else do I need to close? I don't need. No, I kind of need that. I guess I could kind of take this off. That's gonna take away my background music, but it's all good. And then my browser as well. Do I have anything that I need up? I'll close it for now. That should relieve some of the processes. I'll leave. Well, see if I close restream, I think I'll still be able to see you within OBS or whatnot. So we'll close as many of these as possible so that see, it already looks better. Anything else? Let's see. Okay, we should be good. All right. See, look how fast. No, what the freak was that? All right, so let's figure out where the freaking go in here. I forgot. I don't even know if I'm going backwards.
Holy shit, looks like the G3 ran into trouble. Maybe they'll sort this out themselves.
I think we already. I thought we already. Oh, can I go up there? Or did I already? Okay, how do I? Fudge, bro. Did I go? Oh, I don't think I went this way. Maybe. Perhaps 'tis down here with the night stuff. Bruh. I was just kidding, man. Oh, freebie. Let's go ahead.
Christmas morning.
Oh, warp crystals. Just found a warp crystal, you know what I'm saying? You can find these valuable gems inside lug boxes. And warp braces that have been cleared of enemies. They can be traded to Bolow in Blim City. In exchange for warp discs, who knows what part of the galaxy these discs might warp up in. It's usually, or it's literally an infinity, you know what I'm saying, never-ending galaxy out there. We know. I didn't know I was going to be in there. All right. No, what the freak?
Get us out of here.
Why would I do that? This is why I don't like playing with keyboard and mouse. I was about to say, you better not. Okay. We have to kind of dash across this.
Is this the entrance to the mines?
Bruh.
Jesus, they really fucked this place up. I didn't know it had gotten this bad. These guys just don't let up, do they?
Uh-oh. He said play Valorant. I don't have Valorant, man. What the freak is all this? Listen, I'm trying to catch up before the new High on Life comes out.
Oh shit, Grentons. Gotta be honest, you know, they're working for the G3, but still better than our friends from earlier.
Hold on real quick. Let me come over here and I need to expand this chat a little bit more on my end, just so I can see you or whatnot. Needs to change the YouTube stream title. I did close my thing, but hold up, I can go to. I can do it manually right quick. Hold on. Damn, I closed everything though. That is okay. Let me see. It's like, I'm surprised you didn't say something like man, what is that game that everybody is playing? I still haven't got into that yet or whatnot, but I can't wait. The whatever Raiders. I don't know why I forgot the name or whatnot, but that one I do want to play. Somebody give me the name in the chat. All right, where is the live at? It seems no. Why am I not able to see it from there? Okay, I'm in there. I'm gonna have to bring up my freaking stream manually then. I guess I'll open up the browser again. Yeah, Arc Raiders, there we go. Freaking Arc Raiders, bro. Like, I would love to see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Okay, give me a second. I'm just trying to get back into my YouTube. But also they changed how everything works in these freaking things or whatnot. Well, does going back even do something? Hold on. Alright, edit title and description. And this is playing high. Hold on. Make sure I come over here real quick. All right, go back. Playing. High on life 1. Let's do a hashtag. Let's play. All right. And then let's take this off as what the freak, you mother effer. I literally, it just like deleted everything that I just said right now, man. I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't be apologizing to you. It should be apologizing to me. Let's try this one more time. We'll do this first. Let's play. And then hashtag high on life. All right, now save this before you move, you dummy. Oh wait, change this. Please don't go. Please don't go. All right. I mean, I didn't make no kind of thumbnail for it though, so that's my only thing. Let me see if I can keep the browser open at all, and or if.
Kill you, right?
Come on.
Great, these guys kill other G3.
Come on, come on.
Come on, man.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the? I thought he was. Wasn't that dude the homie or something, or is that something else?
You gotta get him before they heal.
That was this one guy who was annoying and.
Hey, well, don't shoot the hook bug. That's probably somebody's pet.
I don't know if that's a good guy or a bad guy. So, what the hell is that? Okay, this is it. That's it. I'm just gonna go up. Okay, that was dumb. That was dumb. I wanna like go and connect the controller. A lot of y'all need to freaking like go hold up. I'm finna connect the controller in a second. Cause
I'm a maternity maven.
see, I feel like that's not. Oh snaps! That's your fault.
Going in whole hog.
Going to what? Those who are wondering, this game was made by this game was made by the creators of Rick and Morty, and so
Do your worst. I'm not scared of anything.
it has a lot of humor. Okay, let me try to actually make this jump this time. No, why did they do that? I forgot to shoot. Nope, that doesn't work. Where's the thing again? No, get out of my face, bro. His eyeball fell out. Hey, yo, man, your whole eyeball fell out. A lot of y'all know y'all good. Golly. Okay, stop glitching. I might have to close my browser. I was hoping. Keep it up for a bit. Bro. Okay, hold on. Pause it. Close my freaking browser. Sorry about that. At least I have the updated information outside of. I may have forgot to. Nope, I can't edit that. I can only do things more manually. I guess that is it. Okay. Let's get you out of here. Close yourself, children. All right. By the way, did y'all catch up on Stranger Things yet, man? What do you guys think so far? You're excited for the finale? I believe they're gonna show the finale also in theaters, if I'm not mistaken. Are you guys gonna go see that? Or are you guys just gonna watch it directly via Netflix?
Look, I like you.
Just out of curiosity. Oh my God, bro. Okay, get up. Can I get on top of those or
Are you
what?
fucking serious right now?
Okay, I'm this close. Bro, if you don't stop, like, where are these guys coming from?
The Doctor is G3 blood, some of my favorite, you know.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Okay, let me see. Let me see where I could go. There's a lot of time where I'ma be all on the floor. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but all of y'all know there's like lots of people who. Oh my gosh, bro. Alright, you know what? I don't know why I'm saying that, like I'm gonna do something all crazy. Okay, these guys over there. Okay, easy. Easy
Never should have
peasy.
joined up with the bad guys.
I can get him all the way from here. Gotcha.
Thank you, sorry. I didn't mean to get you, but then I got you, and then you were gone.
All right.
Okay, great. Whew. All right, now let's try that elevator.
So collect the warp drive, but like, okay, let me get this one. Okay, where's the? I said, oh, look at that. You just got a warp drive. Yeah, I know, bro. I've been doing that, my brother. Trying to remember where the other ones were. How come I couldn't do that when I tried to do it earlier, my brother?
Okay, this should take us down into the mines.
Okay, I didn't honestly was not even looking for that right now. But thank you for letting me know where it is. I'm looking for potentially another warp drive first. I think I'll take some of that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay, let's just go into the mines then. Alright. Honestly, this is such a good idea for a game, by the way, like with the talking guns and stuff. So far, this is the only gun that I've grabbed outside of.
But I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. We're better than that.
The knife?
No crash jokes from me. That's a promise. Not from me, anyways. You might warp in some bases, and Lord only knows. But you know, from me over here as a gun character sidekick, no crash jokes. 100% on the level with you, and no bad stuff. Fuck! It stopped.
Oh no. What does that mean? Bruh. What does that mean? Hello? Oh. I guess I just jumped down. How far though? I don't know if I should go all the way down or just like to this part right here. Should I go the long way? I don't know if it would have killed me or not.
Hey, mister! This is the real meat and potatoes of our adventure, you know? Just good old-fashioned combat.
Yeah, see that a lot of times like that, that's the people who are different races that wouldn't be black. Thinking, you know what, I don't know how I'm gonna react, and also, dog, you're gonna be. Let me see what happens.
Alright, don't forget, we're looking for a blank warp ticket and some way to find out where Krubis is. Let's get to work.
Oh, you gonna kill me? Please, my pleasure.
Okay,
Don't fuck with us!
I love you, Mr.
No. Throw it back. There you go. About time, man. Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you just standing there? That's why you got shot. I didn't see that part. Hold on, can I forgot how to. What button was it to do the my secondary? Seriously? Wish I could put a shortcut key on here. Do I gotta plug in my controller? Let me see. Let me plug in the controller. A lot of freaking people know that we all getting older. Give me a second. I'm about to plug it in. I don't know what the hell's happening, but alright. Hopefully they don't jump around the corner and get me. All right, yeah, buddy. All right. Woo! Can I even go through here right
there's
now?
No way we're getting past that laser grid. There's got to be some way to shut it off somewhere around here.
Okay, well, where is that? Like, who the hell is it? I don't know what the hell I'm about to do.
Enough with your bullet jargon.
Yum.
Okay, how the hell would I do it from the other side? I guess I'll figure it out.
You really don't need to put up with your bullshit.
You're gonna die. And if it's a simulation,
Also, how the freak do I get to that? How y'all? Oh, I'm not even at the point where I have the jetpack at, man. This is. Like, what does that even do?
You're a substandard succulent person. Oh shit! Oh shit!
No! Come back! You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna eat all the bounty hunter's organs.
Look, I still want to figure out how to get through that and also get over there. Can I shoot that? Nothing happens. Oh, I guess okay. One thing at a time. Figure this out.
I welcome being killed. Rise up or wait for depriving us of content.
This is the same way. No. You don't get to come back. You don't get to come back. You don't get to come back. To kill me, Lee, what?
Look, I like you, but I still gotta kill you.
Who was even saying that?
Jacob Trail, son of a
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
What's in there?
The same thing that's usually in everything. Money. All right, see? So that takes down the force field. The freak is this?
Hey, you. Pretty rough down here, huh? Well, maybe my wares can help.
Glob kidney, a fun new organ for kidneys that lets him generate slime faster, so you can get back to glob shots quicker.
Or services, or whatever this thing is behind me. Do you want it?
I guess.
Another few pesos in the G3's pocket. Way to go.
I'll take it. Volleyball. You can use this volleyball to play volleyball. That's what volleyballs are for. Unfortunately, bounty hunters have all sworn a holy oath to never actually play volleyball.
I am not a popular.
That's canon. But so why would I buy it then?
It's a pretty cushy situation here, and
like,
they don't understand, you know, what it's like to have we Chris. You know,
what the freak? Like, if I can use it as a weapon, that would be interesting. But if it just shows up at my house.
Attention, mining operation 12C. It's me, Krubis. Speed things up! I'm fucking underwater here trying to keep things on schedule. And I figured maybe you forgot that if you piss me off, I will kill you. It's really easy to find more slaves. So just do your job and
what up,
mine
y'all?
more Virgos. Krubis out.
Holy shit. Hey, he's got a Gatlian.
Sorry.
We gotta rescue it.
Drake said, I love this game. And I wish we could play together, you know what I'm saying? We have a Discord or whatnot. Man, listen. Well, this is not a multiplayer game, but I also wish it was multiplayer. I didn't see that one down there. Gimme.
Mining Operation 12C. This is Krubis again.
Oh my
One of
gosh.
you weird motherfuckers just delivered me a batch of defective Virgos. You wanna know how I know they're defective? Because they're fucking dead! Looks like most of them got crushed in a cave-in. And I punished the mob that's responsible, but it looks like they died.
I don't care, sir.
Not that much better. I mean, I remember before we were slaves and we could do whatever we wanted, and there was, you know, some level of stress in there. Like, what am I gonna do today? And now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna only be in the store for the rest.
Oh, the freaking bear. I'm like, who the hell is talking though? You know you're just talking to yourself, right? Come on with it. There's a lot of times when you don't know what to do now. Go. You gotta go for it.
Again.
Like when I'm back and people see what they gonna do, but they ain't like really. Okay,
What's up, fuckers? It's me,
Jeez
Krubis
Louise.
again. Someone filled out the wrong shipping destination on an entire stack up.
The new hires coming in today. No.
What are you?
Excuse me?
Like, I've got to go. We'll talk more later. Bye, Merle. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. I'm Helen. I just need to know, are you the new hire or the new boss?
Yeah, sure. You know, we're here to work.
Fantastic. You look sharp. I think the team's really going to like you, hon. Let's get you all set up. Head on into the next room and find a place to work. Go on without me. I haven't left this chair in years, and I don't plan to start now.
Okay.
Thank God they're here.
Hey, you must be the new office clerk, right? Just sort through that paperwork for us. We're so sorry.
Sure. Yes, I will see what I can do. Oh, geez. Okay, this is more paperwork than I anticipated. All right, better get to work.
What? What do I do? B X
So,
A
we still good for Hyper Feast later?
X.
What time did you say again?
And then what?
Oh yeah,
Paper.
Dork totally works.
Hey, newbie, you know Hyper Feast? They create new life in front of you and you get to eat it alive? Shit's wild, man. Hyper Feast. See you there, girlfriend. You're my girlfriend. We're dating.
Why is this a game right here?
Oh my god, I'm going insane. I'm going fucking nuts.
A-A-A-Y.
God, I think my brain's breaking. I think doing this job is making my brain break completely.
At least it ain't timed, because I'm like, what the freak?
You don't mind your brain breaking? Well, you don't mind this fucking monotonous nightmare work?
No, it's nice. It's cool to just give into a broken brain. I can't do math anymore. And if I stay here another year, I think I'll forget how to say three-syllable words.
Okay, that honestly doesn't sound so bad.
Tedious.
It's not bad. It's terrific. Fantastic.
Done! Finally!
It's not bad. It's terrific. Fantastic. Amazing. 3 words I won't be able to say next year, so savor them now.
Oh, buddy, I will.
You know, I kind of don't mind this at all. Ow! Paper cut! Just kidding. It would have been you. You would have been the one to get the paper cut.
What time did we say for Hyper Feast again?
Don't you listen
Oh
to
my
anything?
gosh.
We said Zorg. Zorg.
Right.
Okay.
I just remembered I had something going on at Zork.
Bruh, are we for real with this?
Shit, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out.
What?
Oh, I didn't see it. You still sit here?
So funny. Yeah, this is still my spot.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It does, yeah.
I think if I sit back down at my desk, my soul is just.
I almost can't believe this is actually
I've got work to do.
thing right now.
I have to do all this.
How many
fucking
of
work. It's the
these?
whole fucking problem, man.
All in a day's work. Glad we got that all done. There definitely is not going to be a third stack.
Oh my
the
gosh.
cold sting of irony. Is that ironic? I never really know.
Look, just because we used to be married doesn't mean you can.
Nah, they
keep
gave me a
on to
third
work through
stack.
your issues. That was one night. We got married for one dumb night and had 16 kids.
They gave me a cold stack of paper.
Oh, geez, yeah,
paper.
no,
I don't know
I'm
what
so
to do.
sorry. I didn't mean to bother you like that.
It's fine. Just please, just let me get back to work.
I gotta be honest, I totally forgot we used to be married and had 16 kids together. That's not why I came over here. I just think you're nice and pretty and good at listening.
Really? Because I am. I'm nice and good at listening.
Oh yeah, I know that very well.
Wow. Well, I think you're nice and good at listening too. And you have a very hot body.
Oh my god, thank you. That's so nice.
Bruh.
Hey, would you maybe...
Okay, we're done. No more
No.
paperwork. Did you hear me? I said no more paperwork. Not even a 4th stack. Okay, good.
God damn, you filled out those papers like a son of a bitch. Like a real bitch you are. Fuck you. You're promoted. You're free to go into Krubis's office. Why? Because fuck you. That's why I don't need a fucking reason. I'm McBossington. And I'll be in here jerking off or whatever. Fucking other stuff too. I don't give a shit.
Would you maybe, like, want to get some drinks tonight? Like maybe around Zorg?
I want to see if there's anything else I can grab though.
Huh? So this must be Krubis's office. There's got to be something here we can use.
In the office or?
Krubis,
Oh my
where
gosh.
are you? This is Garmantuous. I just checked the log and you're 3 days behind schedule with the latest shipment. But you know what? It's not that big of a fucking deal. These Fergles aren't gonna be worth shit now that we discovered humans. Might even have to shut this whole operation down just to get all hands on deck over on Earth. I can give your territory to the Scrandle brothers and have them expand their facilities to find out more about these humans. Oh, have you tried one of these fuckers yet? Oh, God, the high? It's otherworldly. Can't believe a species like this really exists. Humans! Who'd have even thought? Anyway, don't fuck up again, even if it doesn't matter, or I'll smoke you myself.
Really?
Oh, would you look at that? He marked his coordinates on the calendar. Shit! All right, now we just need a blank warp disk to encode this on.
A blank warp disk. People like dog. Half of y'all don't know like what a dork is. People also don't know what the heck they about to do, but like people be like, man, you're sick, and I'm like, look, ain't no way like when I rap on your record like you can ignore this, but people also, I mean, like, find a blank warp disk. Like, where am I supposed to find it though? Because I don't want to leave the office and then all of a sudden it's not. Gotta check everything first. Check everything first. I know that I don't know what to do, but matter of fact, on the best. Is there nothing else on? I'm looking for the warp disk. Okay, if it's not here, then what the freak, bro? Let me look in the other room first before I go out. Hey, bro, you got a warp disk? I'm looking at the computer. I'm trying to find out what's happening. Like people just looking at me and half of them overacting about them. Okay, nothing here. Alright. I just gotta hope that I don't go too far from wherever. Locked. All right. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get up there, man. Okay. Do I want to get up here? Why did I get up here? That's the ultimate question. But the fact when it comes to like being me, I always used to think I was the ultimate weapon. And listen, I stepped up because what if it's like, what if I am going away from where I need to be, man? This is not good. Like, come on, man. Find, like, look, I really gotta make sure that I don't have to leave this office first because I'd be going so far away. And I really don't want to do that. Can you tell me where the warp disk is? Cause it's not like they're giving me a waypoint or nothing. You not giving me a waypoint, Empty warp drive, empty warp drive. Oh, snaps. There is a waypoint, I forgot about that. Okay. So I do know that it is that way. But first, I made it.
What's inside? I don't care, I just want to stab it.
I do feel like that has to be something though. All right. Boom, shakalaka, partner. Wait. Oh no!
Careful! You fucked up my whole day when you did that. Just come forward and tell me whose fault it was. I wish I could promise you I won't kill you,
Oh
but
my
I'm definitely
gosh.
gonna kill you.
Scared the crap out of me. I don't have the equipment to do what I need to. Also, there's one up there.
Knifey can help.
Can help what? How? Okay, I think I'm just tripping. Okay, where do I go again? I gotta go that way. I gotta go right back. A lot of people are cool. Some of y'all know my raps. I don't know why I'm black. I don't know why I act like
Hey, it's Krubis again. Just bored this time. I've been staring at the paperwork all fucking day and my brains melt. I fucking hate.
Okay, this thing got me all turned around, man. It's like I somehow have got to go around and back. This whole thing is... How did I... How, Sway? How did it bring me all the way back over here
Why
again?
the fuck does Garmantuous
Oh
always stick
my
me with the
lord.
paperwork? Doesn't he know how fucking drills for
Okay, gotta go through here. How the freak did I get in there last time? What the freak? Okay. Then you go this way. Whoa. All right, here we go. Hey, let me tell you what's up. What you doing, man? We dig.
That means I should be drilling.
I don't care, guy. I don't care. See, there's places that I'm supposed to be able to go,
I keep shredding all this important fucking paperwork.
but I don't have whatever thing to slow down time, and I don't remember. No, you had it already, bro. All right. What? Why? Why is that even a thing? Wait, was that in the way of that? Maybe that's why. So it's like, why was that even done? Like, I could have went across there the whole time. I mean, now I'm starting to think.
You always gotta check. Yeah. You didn't even know what you're gonna even do and stuff. Yeah.
Let me go back to this view. Right, it won't. It won't let me. Wayne Gretzky. I can't jet ski. I ain't. Oh, I can press this. Nice. Okay, I just wanted to be able to. No, but now. That didn't help. Because now I'm back on the. Hold on. Do I have to. Let me plug this in again. Alright. And take that out and. Alright, we're back. Also, I'm glad that my actual screen works here. What the freak? Another thing. Where the hell do I get the jetpack? Oh snaps, wait, can I like message this? People up in the yard, like, listen, I don't even like know what I'm gonna do, but you know what, like when I would start to figure out all the time when I was in a class and people would look at me like real weird because I would like lay afar and I'm over here and I don't know what I start it, but I don't know if I wanna tell y'all that y'all is nuts and y'all don't know if I would freaking have hiccups, would people be like, man, you know what, this kid sucks. You come back, I'm spitting dumb raps like people are wondering why I even become that dude that'll tell y'all that I don't even know where do I go, where do I go? Do I go straight? No, 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 my friend, no. You do not go straight. Bruh, this, why does this lead me in so many places, man? Who built this level? Who built this level? Press down the credit. Why did it have to remind me though? Oh my gosh, don't ever do that again. Okay, what now? I forgot. Bro, this is so freaking confusing. Don't do it. Don't. Like, did I just go? Are you kidding me? It's like, what is even happening right now, man? Why did I felt like it told me to go there? Now it's what it I can't trust this waypoint anymore. Cause it says right here, X marks the spot and nothing. I'm gonna go back. I feel like it says entering sacred grounds. Like, am I supposed to be traveling through? And also, what's that sound? We'll try to hop on those after this and see if like maybe that's something that we can do. But there has to be something in here. I feel like they don't just put things in places for no reason, right? So, come through here, right? There's gotta be a reason for this hole. It literally reminded me to crouch. Ended up in here or whatnot. I assumed I was supposed to go to this computer or screen, but it doesn't give me an option to do nothing. But word to the creators, man, that's where I would have put something. After this, it felt like why am I even in here? Why would they have that, right? No exit. You look over, and then so you're like, okay, maybe they want us to go up here. And so what? They did all that So we can go on top, look at both sides. I guess I could go to this side. Maybe that's where I was supposed to go. No. Come on, man. I really don't know what to do at this point. And the waypoint is there. I might be stuck and I may have to come back. I may have to come back to it because I don't know what the hell this shit is like even doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Stop here anyways. Good thing is, I know I can at least stream this game though. And I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. We will come back tomorrow though, but of course we will be back with the review show. We'll probably try to do these at the end of our streams, but I will see you guys. Hold on. Let me try to. Oh, I have to. Plug this in. But yeah, I'll see you guys, man.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you